Intro's running. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna edit it. I'll edit the intro and then I'll just kind of voice it in afterwards. You are listening to Off the Rail with Mr. Byron Lanham, the man with the word, the bird. I am your friendly neighborhood Synner. Who wants to run the set? I got next.
Did I just stutter or something? Did I just stutter? A few minutes ago it was like a pool hole, this motherfucker. Now it's as quiet as a church. Rack 'em.
Welcome. You are here with us at another episode of Off the Rail. He is and always will be Mr. Byron Lanham.
What it do, boys?
We have the man with the word, the bird.
Yes, sir.
I am your friendly neighborhood Synner, and we have 1/3 of the powerhouse that is Eminem. And no, it's not Slim Shady. Miss Vanessa Gutierrez.
Hey,
welcome. Congratulations on your win.
Yeah,
Thank you.
She was out there just hammering them people, just knocking them left and right. She did amazing.
What's your skill level now, if you don't mind me asking?
In 8-ball, I am a 4.
Yep, and that's the show.
Also a 4. I was a 5, but I had a very rough 2 last sessions in 8-ball. For some reason, I can start it. It was just hard for me to finish it.
That's.
And, 9-ball was great, but 8-ball just kind of like it just wouldn't. I couldn't finish, and
That's what she said.
Bazinga.
well, if she couldn't finish, and that's what she said, I don't know what to tell. It's not a good thing, bro.
That's not her fault.
I would reevaluate that one. No, but I was a 5 for a while and dropped back down to a 4 after these last 2 sessions, and I was shocked that I moved down to a 4. I mean,
as were the rest of us.
yeah, y'all weren't the only ones.
It was on the news, I think. The world was showing.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, Fox News reported.
Breaking out of Lubbock, Texas
Yeah.
today. This is some bull, y'all. Some bull.
Hate the game, not the player.
You right. You right. You're right. It's good. I do believe you're right.
So for those of y'all out there that live under rock, this is Vanessa Gutierrez, in case you don't know. You play out of where?
I play out of Fast Studies on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I knocked it down from 4 days to 3 days. Still a lot of days if you ask
We miss
me.
you on that 4th day.
I know, I miss y'all too. I like billiards. I like playing out there, the people. Great environment, but man, it just got a little extra.
It can be a bit much.
It adds up, man.
It can be a bit much.
But, other than that, I just strictly play out of Fast Studies right now. If I didn't have a life, I'd probably be playing every night of the week out of all kinds of bars.
Come on. I like
now,
that.
if you want to, just those 3 days that I actually play, and then not including the tournaments that I jump in and
Right.
stuff like that, I got to get my practice sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you because we just announced that you won, you also play APA obviously because you just won, but you also play in the BCA as well?
I do. I play Wednesday night BCA out of Fast Studies. As Byron was talking earlier, he missed me on Mondays because I was playing BCA out of billiards on Mondays. That one is actually 9-ball, 10-ball. For those of you who might be interested, there are a lot of places that do host BCA. It's really your preference and your choice and the people that you navigate towards at the end of the day. For me, I I just do what's best for me and my team.
Sure.
I
That
may-
you and baby girl and who else on that team?
Oh, that baby girl. Yeah, I got that baby girl.
I know you do. He misses me.
I know he does.
Who's baby girl?
Her brother.
Oh, right.
The other half of the goot.
Yeah.
He's a little guy, isn't
Yeah, he's so cute.
he? Sure does have a pretty mouth.
Don't nobody wear a man bun like oh baby girl.
Telling you. And that's my brother, y'all.
I love that.
Well, it
dude.
looks better than mine.
I ran into him. Matter of fact, during the women's tournament / TC's diaper party / Saturday night tournament.
/ singles qualifier.
Yeah. So
Right.
him and his girlfriend are out in the truck, and I come walking out, and it just happened. I was parked next to him, and I'm like, "Hey, baby girl," and she just died laughing. She's like, "I cannot believe y'all still miss each other this much." Hey man, you need to know what it is.
You
Gotta
need to
assert
know-
the dominance
You need to know
early.
where I
Yeah.
stand in his life.
She told Holly, she goes, "I think they like each other better than they like us."
I can see it. Which is funny.
So, how did you get started? Let's get to know Vanessa a little bit more. How did you get started into this world that we call billiards?
Well, I'd like to thank the Boys and Girls Club growing up down in the Art
Come on now.
Benson.
Come on now.
You know, I like every other kid out in the hood.
Mhm.
Used to go to the Boys and Girls Club, and you know, I mean, they had some pool tables. They weren't the best of them, but you know, I didn't know that at the time.
Better than being in the streets.
But
You know?
Absolutely.
I did make my money,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it is definitely better than being in the streets. You know, it gives us a place to go and hang out and, you know, chill, meet everybody else in the neighborhood. And, you know, we're going to school with half these kids anyways. And, you know, then here we go. You know, we start growing up and I start getting more mature and more responsible. And then it's like I had to take a back burner. I'm too young for that. And I'm playing sports now, doing the high school stuff. Graduated from Lubbock High back in 01. Yeah, I'm giving y'all my age. But, you know,
I graduated in 99. You can't say nothing to hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I was like, they're both older.
Well, it's
Hey,
all good.
did they have people teaching y'all there, or was it just you just got on the table and hit balls around?
You just got on the table
Okay.
and hit balls.
I didn't know how the Boys and Girls Club, like if they had any structure to it, if they kind of gave you the game rules of each sport.
It was almost like you go in and there's like a whole bunch of different activities that you can do.
Okay.
They've got boxing there. Some of the activities do cost money, like the boxing. You pay and then they'll train you there after school.
Okay.
I was about to say, they got like underground fights over there. Like,
Hey, you don't talk about
Bill
Fight
Cosby,
Club.
don't
don't
talk
talk
about
about
it.
Fight Club.
Don't talk about Fight Club, bro.
What was Rule 2? I forgot Rule 2 there.
You don't need Rule 2. Just don't talk about
You
Fight
know,
Club.
you just got to pick and choose what it is that you wanted to do. I mean, they've got basketball, volleyball. I mean, anything and everything that you would find from a rec center. Pretty
Well,
much.
the reason I ask is because I grew up in Abilene and we were YMCA kids, not Boys and Girls Club kids. So when we got dropped off at the Y, it was whatever the Y had to offer. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So we had a swimming pool, like a little indoor swimming pool that we could swim in. But there wasn't a whole lot of
that's that.
games. There was a basketball court and some stuff like that.
But that's that fancy place.
Well, my daddy was in the oil field, so when the oil was good, Byron was good. You
it
know
was
what
booming.
I mean?
You were booming.
Yeah, I drank my tea with the pinky out. You know,
nice.
I mean,
You want some crumpets with that?
until Midland got deserted. When Midland got deserted, we ate ramen noodles and Spam like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's why I like you.
I've been all over this social status hierarchy
You
there.
know, you and me.
I have two.
You
Yeah.
and me both. And for me, I know what I had and what I didn't have growing up. I will never forget the struggles that I had to go through.
For sure, yeah.
You know, I'm just like anybody else. You know, my family, we had our struggles, but we persevered through it. You know, we pushed through it. I chose to make something better of myself and my life, and I wanted something better for my child. I didn't want her to have to go through the struggles that we had to go through back then.
Right.
It's a lot harder now for some of them, but even for some of them, they don't want to push themselves. I think the technology has just kind of taken over these young generation of kids that we have, and
Absolutely.
they don't apply themselves. And it's kind of hard because I've always been a go-getter. I've been there's nothing that you can tell me I can't do
Yeah.
that I won't go try if I need to.
Yeah.
I will prove you wrong. So I never took anyone's negativity as, oh, I'm nobody, I'm nothing, I can't amount to anything.
But see, that's the difference between us and them, though.
Yeah.
Like, when somebody told us that, we were like, all right, cool, got
Bet.
hold my beer.
Bet.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And now the kids are like, if I can't be a YouTube star, I just don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I'm like, anything else? Like, literally anything else?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So, I took all that negativity and it fed me.
Yeah.
It fed me and it made me the beast I am today.
When I think that, like, kids now, they see negativity as they take it to heart too much, and there's a difference between letting it feed you, like you said, and just like, you're right, I can't do it,
Letting it
and just
destroy
start
you.
like, and I think that's I don't know where it changed, and it could be the technology, and social media, like
that's the
teaching
big
kids
thing.
now
It
instead of
really
like
is.
getting a belt.
Well, we grew up with regular bullying. Now they growing up with cyberbullying.
Right.
Cyber, yeah.
Like, they're trying to ruin my life online. In their online presence, they feel like that's their whole identity.
And with
Well,
the
it's deeper
technology,
cut too.
Yeah.
with the technology of, all the electronics we've got, things are not what they seem anymore.
Mm-mm.
People can sit here and make something what it's not.
Especially those
And-
AI videos.
Oh,
Yes,
dude.
and then you
Oh,
ruin
Jesus.
people's lives.
AI is
for what?
terrifying.
It's
I'm telling
absolutely
you.
It's terrifying.
I got it on my phone and it scares me.
Yeah. Yeah. Holly was on there yesterday and she was like, is Gemini? I was like, that's Google's AI. And she was like, okay. So she went on there and she had taken a picture of her and the dog. And all she typed in was, turn this into a comic. 5 seconds. And she looked like it would look like an
Comic
artist
strip,
drawn
yeah.
comic. And I was like, that was way too fast. Like,
And
it didn't-
that was the simple version
Yeah.
of what AI can
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's just something small, but it took that long and everything looked different. So imagine if you said, hey, take this person's picture and, put them in a back alley smoking a meth pipe.
Yeah.
It'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely can.
And then they posted online, look, I saw so-and-so smoking meth.
And now you're ruining
Like,
someone's
what?
reputation for
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it's terrifying. I don't.
So.
Yeah, that AI thing it's horrible. Sandra was showing me a video of I don't know if they were in the hospital, obviously, and the everything got sucked in through an MRI machine, and of course, I don't know if y'all seen that last Final Destination thing.
That one was true.
Was it?
Actually, that
And I
was
was
a true
like,
story.
well, because the guy that was on the side, because there's things that gives you hints that this is AI. Because like the guy, his legs were there. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden his legs kind of blend in together, and then did some weird.
And then
kinda
come
thing.
back to where they were
No blood, yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I was like, no, that's AI. That's clearly
But,
AI.
so there was an actual story where somebody was going into the MRI machine and they had to call the guy in there to, I guess she was having a panic attack or something, to go in there, but they did not get him to remove all his stuff, and the machine got him.
That magnet is legit.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it got him. Like I said, I read the story on a news outlet,
Yeah.
If you got piercings, you won't have
Yeah,
piercings.
you
No.
but yes,
You'll have a spot where there used to be a piercing.
Yeah.
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 But no, and that's, for all the advancements we have in medical science, technology, all these other things, there's still a little bit of common sense that has to go with all that. And I feel like this recent generation, like the last generation and a half of kids coming up, they just went, if I need common sense, my phone will tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
just,
Yes.
like, everything is here.
I
Everything.
still memorize phone numbers, important phone numbers.
Well, and
Because God forbid if I ever get locked up,
That's
I'm gonna need someone's number.
one scary thing about AI is they showed like a video of this couple's like daughter, and she's like, I've been kidnapped, and it's like an AI video of her saying like, I'm kidnapped, like send them money and stuff like that. They called their daughter, and the daughter was at school and was like, hey, what's going on? No, I'm okay.
Wow.
I'm good. But it was like, it was so real.
Yeah.
It's a cyber,
to those
cyber
parents.
kidnapping.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, cyber kidnapping through like using AI to do that.
And they got all those videos from that kid's social media profile. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed.
All of everything that we've got now, it's so instant. I mean, but the kids these days, they didn't know nothing about
They have
dial.
no clue about it.
Nothing about dial.
No patience at all.
Connected. Hello.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
5 minutes
You've
to
got
download
mail.
one photo.
Yeah. So it was just like, we had it, but it was definitely nothing like this.
Right. Oh, yeah,
absolutely. And the technology we have now, it's great. It's great for a lot of things. It helps the world evolve.
Right.
But it is also terrifying.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's scary because of
It's helping the
what
world
you
and
can
destroying
do.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't
Yes.
help you. It doesn't help you as an individual. It helps society as a whole, but it makes you dependent on it,
Yeah.
which makes you
Yeah.
useless.
Well, now these chat GPT and stuff
There you
like
go,
that.
you got it, yeah.
It's convincing kids to commit suicide.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's been several
It's
kids.
wild because in my days, Ozzy got in trouble for the song "Suicide Solution" because some kid was listening to it in his earphones and decided, you know what I mean. And this is just old album type things, and so they banned them. You couldn't hear any Ozzy in any kind of radio or stuff like that. But now you have like you're saying there. Now they got technologies telling you do it.
And they're not going to ban Chat GPT.
Oh, yeah.
But,
well,
You can't stop it.
At the end of the day, for me though, it's one of those like us as a human race. You've got to learn to start taking
Oh
responsibility.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sit here and put the blame on everything else just because this song said that or that song said this.
Yeah.
Where's your accountability for it?
Well, I'll say this: I grew up on Looney Tunes and never strapped a rocket to my ass.
Thank you.
or
That's
throw
still a
myself
debate
down.
to this day.
And we call my brother
I'm pretty
the
sure his
Coyote,
question
was
Coyote for that reason.
Is it because you couldn't find the rocket?
That's probably
Okay.
why. That's probably why.
Because I'm like,
Because I have jumped off a house with an umbrella, thinking,
All
I've
right,
done
Mary
that too.
Poppins.
Chip the tooth.
"I'm Mary Poppins, y'all."
I'm Peter Griffin, and this is shopping cart roof
There you go.
shopping cart.
Been there, done that. Back in our day, we played outside, and
Yeah.
we probably did
Garden
more
hose.
horrible things than this generation. could
Is that why my
think
body
of.
hurts right now?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I have to say
absolutely.
so.
We used to have mulberry fights where you would take the little hard mulberries off of the mulberry bush and you'd get them by the thousands and then you just keep them in your shirt and you just run by and peg people in the face
Well,
with
we
them.
did that, but with dirt clods.
Oh, dirt
So-
clods.
I was about
too,
to
yeah.
say, and I see you, because you grew up in Meadow, right? Is that
No,
what you're
I
saying?
grew up in Wolford.
Wolford.
Oh, but it's the same-
But it was
same-
across.
it's the
It
same
was
shit,
my,
yeah.
my family lived in Meadow.
Well,
but
that's what I was going to say. We did the same thing, too, as
Yeah.
dirt clods.
Yeah.
And then, once and again,
there's a rock
you
inside the
find a
dirt
piece
clod.
of caliche rock inside that.
I used to go truck
Game
stop.
over.
So I'd be in the back of my friend's truck, and we'd be fishtailing down
Oh,
down to
Oh, yeah.
Mackenzie Park.
Yeah.
So we did things like I'm thankful I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I'm thankful I'm
Yeah.
here still, but
Yeah.
it's our generation's definitely different.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely different.
We're built different.
Yeah.
Well, in order to keep
Facts.
things back on order, I also want to bring up that with Veterans Day just passed, and thank you for your services.
Yes,
you
thank
served,
you.
you
You
served.
as well, Byron. Thank you. You weren't here for it.
It's all good, man. I appreciate it.
When you served at what branch?
So I was in the Navy. I joined in 01. Got stationed. Well, I went to boot camp in Chicago in the middle of winter,
Oof,
which is like
God save me.
whew, horrible. I know, right? Horrible. And we walked everywhere. Well, we marched. We marched everywhere. I loved it though. I loved my time in. I wish I could have stayed in and made it a full career. unfortunately, I got hurt. So I ended up getting out on a medical discharge a little less than my 4 years. But I've been retired ever since. So.
And Ray did too, right?
Yes, he also served in the Navy. He went in a little after I did. I guess the beauty about that is I've got other family members who were in, and so when I left boot camp, I got stationed in Japan. My brother's ship went out there to Japan. I was stationed in Sasebo. They went out to go visit. Then Indonesia happened, and my brother had to go help with the cleanup, and which was horrible because those pictures circulated, and like I can only imagine, and I would say nightmares that these veterans, people who served, that saw that cleaned up. I can only imagine the nightmares that they have from it, because it was not a pretty sight.
It was nothing but bodies and debris.
Yes,
That's it.
and the smell and everything. We see videos, we see movies that depict what happened. Obviously, it's not the actual thing, but
I just watched 13 Hours the other day.
Yeah.
see, there's actually one that was almost based off. It's called The Impossible. It's got the little the one that plays Spider-Man now.
Tom Holland.
He was in
Beat
there. He was in that one, and I think it was Naomi Watts, but it's called The Impossible. But man, it was a good movie. But if you don't want to kind of see some of the damage she went through, I don't suggest watching it. But if you want to get an idea of almost what they went through, we'll never know. But it'll give you an idea. I love Mother Nature. I'm an Aquarius. Water is my thing. Navy's where I went.
Too.
Yeah.
So, very headstrong. I'm very opinionated.
Preach.
Very blunt. For those of you who don't know Ness.
Not Bob Marley version of blunt, but straight blunt.
Well, no, that version too.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well,
What are
that's
you
not
talking about?
right.
That
You can be whatever version you want. You're grown.
As long as it makes me happy, I'm good.
Well, no,
I'm
that's
just
right.
fine.
And you
But,
deserved it. You served your time.
Thank you. But yeah, no, we were in. When I got stationed back in San Diego, my brother was in Washington, and they'd come down from there down to San Diego, and we'd visit, we'd see each other. Got cousins who lived there who were also in the Navy, so we'd go to their house. And so,
naval family reunion.
yeah, pretty much. We didn't feel alone.
Right.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but San Diego's one of the big.
But
San Diego's one of the biggest naval. It's got one of the biggest naval bases in the United States. Is that right?
You've got San Diego. It's really they're broken up branches, within the San Diego area. And then you've got some up north in California, but
29 Palms where the Marines are.
yeah. Then you've got
Those guys are crazy.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of different branches of the military within that same area. So San Diego it's a hub. For the military.
For just the military in general, not just...
As far as the Navy goes, I would think that, Virginia,
Beach.
because that's where, you've got, you got Maryland, you got the Naval Academy up there, then you've got...
Is it West Point?
What is it?
In Virginia?
No, that's
in Maryland.
That's in
Maryland.
I think that's in Maryland. Yeah, that's
but
Army.
they've got NCIS, those hubs, for the people in charge of the military. I would say so.
Yeah, my buddy served at Pax River for a while. Actually, he's back there now, but he was in Pax River. He was in Pensacola, which Pensacola is a big base for training and stuff like that. Yeah.
I went to A school.
So that's where he went to A school too, and then he at Pax River, and he did his basic in Chicago, and then the other one was Virginia Beach. He spent probably 6 or 7 years in Virginia Beach in total, kind of back and forth, and then after that it was California. But there's not a lot of heavy Navy presence in the Gulf area. It's more on the outer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
on the east and west coast,
Yeah.
not necessarily the third coast.
I mean, you might
represent.
get some, like, down south, like in Mississippi and stuff like that, but,
Yeah.
It's not like, everything on the inside of the states is more like school.
Yeah.
Everything on the outside is more like the fleet. That this is
I
where you're
got you.
going. And then of course you got those.
I did my tech school at Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah.
So Keesler Air Force Base.
That was an awesome way to say it, Mississippi.
Yeah,
Uh,
When in Rome.
So, obviously, after the Navy, you came back home. You had already been through the whole Boys and Girls Club. Who and how did you get started into the actual league play of it all?
So actual league play. Well, let's see. I quit drinking and I quit smoking when I got pregnant.
Oh, I was going to say, why would you do that? That's a
I
good
hope so. Good reason.
That's a hell of a reason.
I stopped going out. I stopped the drinking. I stopped the smoking. Let's see. I had my daughter in 04. So I moved back here to Lubbock. Well, when I got out of the Navy in 06, I moved to Georgia with my husband. Been married for 19 years. Well, been together for 19 years.
I was going to point
Common
out
law for 18 and a half, because, it's 6 months in Texas.
And happily married?
Happily,
For
but,
like 2 years?
Well, happily when I'm happy.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Congrats to him for dealing with Miss Blunt for that long. Good
So about
job.
5
Good
hours.
job.
Right. So
That's
for
a
like
typical marriage.
half of the 18, 19 years,
Yeah.
I was just playing.
Well, sometimes I'm asleep, so.
Yeah. So I don't know how I feel at that time. Not just playing. But no, left there back in 2012 and moved back home. I didn't start going to pool until 2016 when I graduated from college, and my aunt, and most of y'all will know her, Lydia Alger. She's more of the traveling team, but
Yeah.
anyways, she is my aunt, my auntie. My auntie. But she invited me out, practicing and playing with her, and then a couple of women who played on the women's league at City League.
Right, yeah.
Oh, who do you play for? You can play. I was like, I don't play for nobody. I'm just here playing.
Just
And they're like, oh, you should play with us. And I'm like, first of all, I don't do women like that. Okay, women.
Get on your
And
nerves.
I mean women. Where we can be drama. Not me though. Not me.
Nah,
not me. No,
I
just
don't really believe that about any of y'all, honestly.
Shit, I'll tell the truth. Women are drama. But it also goes back to who you associate yourself with.
Facts.
Not every woman carries drama. They're not drama. But when you get a whole bunch of different personalities and a lot of the A personalities, because I am an A personality, you don't see eye to eye. And we're going to have disagreements, but at the end of the day, for me, if there's something I say or do that you don't like or appreciate, be woman enough to come talk to me, pull me to the side and be like, hey, I didn't kind of, the way you said this, I kind of took offense to it, whatever. I can sit here and I can change that. I can try my hardest to change the way I come off with you because, one, I value my friendship over anything.
Sure.
Okay? But you have to come at me as a woman with respect. Don't come at me crazy because
Sideways.
you want to come from the right, I'm coming from the left, and we can play chicken all day long. But I haven't had any issues with anyone. Thank goodness. I get along with everybody. At least that's my take on it. I can't tell you how other people feel personally.
Do it like you said, like with respect in a civil manner.
Yeah,
You know.
just let's be an adult about it.
Yeah,
Let's be an adult
if you're gonna
about
come
it.
at me like, like, okay.
Right, there's no need to scream at me. Just talk to me, because I don't think I screamed at you when I offended you.
Yeah.
So, don't scream at me trying to get your point across.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't even know I offended you till you told me.
It's like raising your voice doesn't mean you're right.
Yeah,
Right.
it just makes you louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't want to go with loud.
Absolutely not.
I get migraines with lights and noise, and when the noise gets loud...
I almost thought you said I get migraines with whites. And I was like, oh, Byron, we need to leave before she starts getting a headache.
Well, she's gotten used to me, but you might have to leave later.
Yeah, Bird, I ain't seen you in a long time. Mr. Word.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the long-awaited return of the bird, but he's raising his
We're getting closer.
his little one.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, it's...
He's almost gotten permission.
we're in the war room discussion at this point.
Yeah.
Yep, agents are talking with owners and
With my first round pick in the 2026 Pool League draft,
Yeah.
I select Bird.
the bird.
And then the John Cena noise plays.
But after the first encounter with the women, and this was at Rodeo because this is the bar I originally started out of. I loved Rodeo, I still love it. I try to go every once in a while. I don't like traveling anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like my body's just too old to keep going from here to there. Just leave me in one spot,
Yeah.
please.
Give me a routine, let me have it.
Right. I'm getting there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But after I graduated, they invited me. Then the next month it was Auntie's birthday, and so I went out, and they were just like, oh yeah, let's, you gotta play, and I'm
Sign
like,
run.
how about I come and see how y'all do it, what y'all do, and see if it's something I might be interested in, because I really just did not want to be in a group with a whole bunch of women. And,
Sure.
This is my first time out in, I couldn't tell you how long. So I don't know how anyone acts, and I can tell you for a fact, alcohol makes people act different.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I needed to, I guess, do my little investigation just to make sure, it was a good fit for me.
Right.
Because I don't do anything unless it is a good fit for me. So it's just, I ended up leaving there and started playing 9-ball APA out of there. Man, you go over there, you'll see my picture on the wall. We've won
So many times.
So many times.
So many times.
Not saying that I'm there or better than anybody else, but I've earned it. I earned it.
Yeah.
I've earned my spot on that wall, along with the other ladies that won there, and even the APA teams, because obviously you can be co-ed in APA.
Right.
So there's a whole bunch of pictures of a lot of teams, and Rodeo's a great bar. It was a great bar for me to play out of at the time, and like I said, just over time, pandemic hit, and then I was just like, I'm done playing in the women's league, and I just want to go ahead and move on. So.
You did that Greenwood working for you?
So I did not want to interrupt her story.
Yeah.
But for those of you who will be watching this on the camera later and see me rubbernecking like a psycho, the Longhorns game's on right over here. And
So he's trying to find
look. Hey, I wonder who it is.
Who it could be?
It's the word.
Hello, Bird.
It's
You might want
only
to unlock the ear.
it's only bird. Never mind.
That's the glory of recording. I can go back and edit all this out.
So
I had a little sinus.
Oh, no.
I didn't want to scratch my nose
Is
on
that
the
what
camera.
you call it?
yeah, so I got this thing where while she was talking, I decided to play around with the remote, found where to point it, put the lights on Longhorn Orange.
So that's as close as it gets.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why it
I'll
got
fix it in
ugly.
a second.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not even close.
It's not even,
got
it's not
ugly
even
in here because of
Tennessee.
me.
Orange.
There's not a mustache setting on here, so I couldn't Jacob Rodriguez
Yeah.
everything.
Right.
You're getting ready for the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's,
was that A&M's quarterback that went out?
yes, it was Marcel Reed. How about that? That's a little bit oranger.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah, that- well,
Yeah. So I was gonna say that's basically what happened. Is Marcel Reed went to go juke, and whenever he went one way, his whole rest of his body went the other way.
Ouch.
And the knee didn't follow, so it didn't look good.
Well, there goes his Heisman.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's okay. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but yeah, it didn't look good. Didn't look good.
So after the ladies fiasco, you said you went to where'd you go after that?
I didn't say I was waiting for
She,
you to ask.
somewhere. She went somewhere.
No, I left there after I left Rodeo after the women's city league. I just ended up going. And I can't tell you exactly where. I've been to Fast Eddie's, King Louie's, and Billiards. Those are the only other 3 bars that I've played out of. And it's varied because I played BCA as well as APA. But consistently, I've been at Fast Eddie's since. I like it. You know, it's different. It was definitely different than the traveling bars, you know. And you get to see more people, interact with more people at you know, Fast Eddie's or King Louie's or Billiards, whichever is your preference. You know, they're
Like every single week, because the same people, but more people instead of just one other team.
Get the patrons, and you know, at the traveling bars, you know, it's either you're playing at our bar tonight and we're playing at your bar the next week, but I really only see the same people I'm playing for 2 weeks. Like, I'm tired of seeing y'all's faces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but
I do know other people.
right, I swear I got friends.
I know you know.
But you know, not so much tired of them. I just needed something different.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
something
Change it up a little bit.
that, and to see how I played in these other bars.
Yeah.
You know, I've learned, if there's one thing that I've learned with the pool community, is you've got to move around and play different people in order to be better.
Yeah, competition changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you stay playing the same people, you get content with where you're at. And I don't want to be content. I want to be up there. I want to be, you know, that's Ness. I mean, some people say that now, but you know, I don't feel like that at the moment.
Well, the other 6 teams in the women's tournament feel like that.
Well, you know,
I'm just saying.
well, I mean, if you want to get to that, we can get to that. I can be very
Well, I kind of feel like the equipment as well makes a difference, because at Rodeo, pretty much mainly anybody in the mid division, you're playing on bar box tables.
bar box are so different.
I call them Fisher Price. I have one sitting in my living room. I can break and run in my living room every day long, but once you get into these diamonds, or you get anything bigger than a 6.5 foot, 7 foot table, it tends to change.
So a lot of the bar box, and there may be 1 or 2 bars, traveling teams, that have a smaller 6.5 foot table. The most of them are 7 foot.
Yeah.
But to me, in my personal opinion, it's a very dead weight. You know, they don't roll. The cushions may not be as great as you would find on a Predator or a Diamond.
Yeah.
You know, then you got Billiards who got these 8 foot tables, and it's like, what you want me to do with this? You know, but hey, if you can play on a big table, you can play on a small one.
Oh yeah.
And I like the challenge. You know, I like playing on different tables. I like playing different people. Like you said, the equipment. You know, I started off with for me, it wasn't cheap, but it was a cheap stick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not no pro. I don't need nothing fancy or anything like that. And as the years progressed, you know, and I started getting better, you know, I was like, you know what? I think I want to invest in myself. I want to feel better about the equipment I'm playing with. It's going to make me feel better in my game. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not out here killing it.
Yeah. I'm still not a pro, but I'm better than this.
But I'm better than what I was.
Yeah. I've earned something.
Now, I think that was the best, quote, is invest in yourself.
Yeah.
And that's, she hit it right on the nail.
Well, I mean, because it was said in past episodes that even like for beginners, one of the advice was don't go in there aiming for Titleist Tiger Woods. You're just starting, type thing. But I also agree with that too. If you feel comfortable and play on the tee box of the 17th hole in some Converse, some old Chuck Taylors, then hey man, swing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Chuck Taylors go hard.
So the stick that I play with now, it's a McDermott. It was custom made.
It's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
I love my stick, and it's a colorful stick, just like me. I'm a colorful little ray of sunshine. But
she rolled her eyes at her own statement.
Ray of sunshine.
I don't know if y'all noticed that. She rolled her eyes at her own statement.
Hey, I didn't look cute for nothing.
Hey,
okay, so thank you. Like, if y'all can see this, or when y'all see it, just want y'all to know, take a picture, because it'll last you. You might not see this again. No, I'm just playing. But,
well, it's forever on Spotify.
But, I bought me a stick, and I said, you know what, and, man, I don't just jump on something. I think about it. I think about it, and this is when, Byron had Hub City Billiards, and I'm like, Byron, look, I was looking at the stick, and, and then finally I ended up pulling the plug, and I bought the stick. It was up there, but I felt like this is me.
Fulfilled.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Confident.
I have been playing pool long enough for me to start.
Treat yourself.
Exactly.
Treat yourself.
Treat myself.
Hey, tell them what it is.
Treat yourself.
But I feel good when I play with it. I like it, and I get a lot of compliments on my stick. And it's not no Q-Tech or Ghost or anything like that.
Balabushka or something
But
crazy.
Some Vikings.
It's right at 1,000.
Right.
My stick, but it's my 1,000.
Still, I was gonna say, still higher than mine.
It's sick. I like it.
Didn't nobody pay for it but me, and it's my stick. And it's also engraved for any of you who wants to get an idea of trying to take my stick. It's engraved, so
you ain't getting very far with it.
You ain't gonna get far. I'm just playing, but no, but for real.
No, but seriously, don't touch my stuff.
Yeah.
But on the real.
Don't touch it. Do you know how many times I've come in from smoking outside and I come back in and some random patrons, I'm sitting here like, where's my stick? I swear I left it on this table.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing with it. I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, where'd you get that stick from? Oh, it was just sitting right here. I was like, okay, does it look like a house cue? And they're like, oh no, I thought it was. And I was like, no, I said, that's my stick. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, come on. If you see a pretty fancy stick and it doesn't look like a house cue, it is definitely not one for you to touch.
Yeah.
Keep your filthy paws.
It's like going it's like going to a bowling alley and like seeing like all these like bowling balls and then seeing like one that's like custom made and be like, oh, I thought this was a house ball.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Oh yeah. All the house balls have this custom swirl pattern in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Do you have the list?
I do.
So we can go ahead and kick into that. But
yeah, we're gonna get up. We're gonna get up in this hot seat.
Oh no!
Oh, let's go.
Hot,
but
so
So take off all your
Yes.
So, as if we didn't dig deep enough already, we're going just a little bit more into depth and getting to know Vanessa Gutierrez. This part here, this segment here is what we call the hot seat. We want to know blood type, social security.
You need a note from your third grade teacher.
I'll give you anything that does not constitute fraud.
Cool.
Mr. Byron,
Well, I know we kind of started digging into it, which is what prompted the segment to start. But here in the hot seat, we got a couple questions for you, and we're gonna go as rapid fire or as slow as you want to go. So if you just want to answer the question and move on, we can do that. Or if you want to speak on it a little bit, we can do that too.
Absolutely.
So question number 1, do you have a preference between 8, 9, and 10 ball, or do you like a different game altogether?
Oh, let's see here. Well, for me, 10 ball is if 8 ball and 9 ball had a baby.
Amen.
You know,
I
it's the
love that.
best of both worlds.
It really is.
And sometimes when I practice, I like to practice 10 ball because, you know, okay, I do play BCA as well, right?
Yep, yep.
But, you know, APA, and I love APA, but I think I've learned my best pull playing BCA. You play higher skill levels, Fargos. Let me be clear for those who don't understand BCA. BCA, you are Fargo rated.
Correct.
They can do a conversion from your APA if you've never played to BCA. But to me, I think that's where you play the better pool players.
Right. I'm sorry to interrupt, but the girls last week explained it as to kind of filter out the slot shooters.
So
I kind of agree with that.
No, and I do agree because, you know, APA, it's amateur league.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not pros.
Right.
We're there to learn. We're there to grow. We're there to be better, and we can eventually, you know, for those of us who want to move on,
Right.
you know, we can move on to those tougher games.
Sure.
And, you know, that's why I like to practice 10 ball. It's still 9 ball format, but it's not slop shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to call it like BCA.
Mm-hmm.
But in BCA, you got to call your pockets. In 8 ball and 10 ball. But it's one of those where I don't want to sit here and win a game. For me, I don't like to win a game off slop.
Yeah.
Right.
I hate it.
Yeah.
When someone else makes a slop shot, and I'll call it a slop shot, you know, it's APA, it's what it is. I'm not mad at you. That's the game.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
It's part of the game. Yeah.
But
Doesn't make it less frustrating.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. But, you
Absolutely.
know, then you get those people who, you know, constantly do slop shots. Like, come on, man, play your game. Like, play it. Like, is it because of me that you don't want to play me? Because of who I am, or because I'm a female, or what? Because there are some guys who cannot play females.
That is true.
You know, and
That is true.
I'll tell you what. There's one thing about me though. I won't turn down a game from anybody.
Yeah.
No.
Now, you may whoop me 3-4 times. I'm gonna get one on you.
Yeah.
You know, and if I don't get one, guess what? I'm gonna get better till I do.
Mm-hmm.
So, but 10 ball would be my preference for practice.
I'm not mad about that at all.
Right.
But
I like that.
I love to.
yeah,
It's probably one of my favorite games to play.
yeah.
Okay, so two-part question on number 2. Your favorite thing about the game, just in general, doesn't have to be about a specific format. And then also your biggest pet peeve about the game, just billiards in general. We'll start with the favorite.
So my favorite thing about billiards in general, it's a mind game. It makes you think, whether you think you're thinking or not. You know, some people go up just to shoot. But for me, I got to think about my shot. You know, and I don't think about every shot. There's been times where I've rushed it and I didn't think about it and I realized it after the fact. We've all done that.
That's
I
the
know
worst
we
feeling.
have. Right. It's like
Worst
you know exactly what you're gonna do, and then you go and then you mess the execution up, and then it's like, damn, I knew exactly what I did wrong. Like, you don't realize it till after. But, you know, it's thinking about the game. It makes me, and believe it or not, I do have a brain, so it makes me use my brain. You know, as much as I hate math is my favorite subject. So when I think of angles, when I think of the English that I'm going to put on this ball, and the way it's going to hit when it hits off this rail, or the way it's going to hit the next ball, like, all that stuff fascinates me. And it's like, I love to think. I'm probably one of the most organized captains that you'll find. You know, not saying no one else is organized or whatnot, but, you know, I'm queen of gizmos and gadgets. Okay,
You heard it here first.
Absolutely.
The queen of organization.
Queen of
But, you know, just because I'm a captain does not mean I'm not learning.
Sure.
You know,
Absolutely.
it is a learning game no matter how good you think you are.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know how someone plays from the next person. So I've got to learn how they're playing so I can adjust the way I'm playing to even compete with these people.
Yeah.
You know, so it is a learning game. But yeah, that's one of my, having to think about it, you know, it's, I got to take a deep breath. I got to take a step back. Sometimes when I'm playing, and those, you know, who have played, sometimes I'll walk around the whole table. And in my opinion, I think you should do that on every shot. But
Yeah.
we get comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, we are playing people who are lower skill levels than us, then you get super comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you start messing up. And, you know, I'm tired of messing up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to go out and just hit every ball perfect from now on. No, I'm going to mess up. But for me, my mess ups are my learning experiences.
Right.
Sure.
You know,
As it should be.
yeah. You know, as far as my worst thing about billiards, let's see here. Well, nothing's free in life. But, you know, if I didn't play so many nights and didn't have to pay so many times, you know, I'd have more to drink. But other than that, you know, the least, I really can't say there's a least. Well, let me take that back. Sometimes what really irks me is the amount of money I put into it, and sometimes I don't get nothing back from it.
Sure.
I'm essentially playing for somebody else to go.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes you have a hard time. I get it.
Yeah, but you know, I'm like I said, I'm like everybody else, so you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Question 3, and this can be. So this is a 2-part question as well. So the first part I would say is it would probably be directed more toward the higher end of the game, professional players of any sort, which is who is your most admired player of all time, and then the second part of that is your favorite local player.
You know, Ephraim Reyes.
Yeah.
You know,
Hard to beat the GOAT.
you know, it really is. You know, one, I've never met him, so I don't know him.
Right.
He's cool.
But I do follow him. I watch as many videos as I can. And let me tell you, when I sit here and say there's no, can we cuss?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I can say there's no fucking way. No fucking way he's making this shot. And then boom, I watch him and I just sit back like, let me keep my mouth shut. You know? But when I see stuff like that and I see him do it, that's where my thinking comes in.
Yeah, it blows your mind, right?
It does.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, you know what? I've seen him do this shot. I'm going to try my best.
Right.
And that's what I do. And when I tell you that I'm constantly learning, I learn from everybody in the pool league. I will learn from 1s, 2s, 3s, all the way up as far as you can go. The highest far goes, the lowest far goes. I learn from everybody because you know what? Not everything's going to work for you.
Yep.
And some things will.
Yep.
What may work for you may not work for me. But if I try what I see you're trying, okay, I see what you're saying. Let me tweak it.
Yeah, conceptually, it's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like I'm learning from everybody. There's not one person that I don't look at and be like, you know, no. Because
I ain't doing that.
let me tell you something. Our 1s, 2s, and 3s that I've seen, and I guess they could say the same thing about me because I'm a 4 and I should be a 5. But, you know, hey, but at least I can admit it. I don't sit here and say I shouldn't be.
That's what's awesome about
You're right.
You know,
You're right.
I know I've been a 5, and I know I should be a 5 in 8 ball and 9 ball.
At times, the way I see you shoot, you should probably be a 6.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it.
I've had some of them games against her.
I've seen her play.
It hurts, bro.
Those single qualifiers,
does.
I tell you.
It hurts, bro.
I've played against her too, and it's like, really, you're a 4? Come on.
Sometimes it's just like, did I just get elbowed in the temple just then?
Like, when did that happen?
I wasn't even ready for that.
Well, she's handed my ass to me a couple times too, so I'm like, oh yeah, that's this lady.
Let's see, the second part to your question, what was it?
Your favorite local player.
My favorite local player. Put your chest down.
Yeah.
I ain't seen you in I don't know how long. Even if I did, I don't think you're my local favorite player.
You're gonna start again as a 4, just so you know.
I'll start as a 4?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That'll work.
Right. Let me see here. I don't know if I have a favorite. Because like I said, everyone brings something different to the table.
Sure.
And like I said, I pay attention. But if I had to pick a guy,
Or girl, we're not sexist here.
Right. Yeah.
well, I'm gonna pick one of each.
Okay.
One of each.
All right. Well, don't. You might want to save the other one because down here later there's your favorite local female player
Female,
at
yeah.
question
Okay,
8.
then we'll go with the guy.
All right, cool,
Okay.
cool.
So if I had to pick a guy out here that I've seen that has helped me through the way,
Somewhere right now, Ray's watching.
Yeah, I was about to say her brother.
You better say it.
Her brother was like, "We're gonna box."
He knows better. He knows it ain't him.
he knows.
It's like, who's your least favorite player? Ray.
Yeah, Ray. Smart mouth, little
Little girl.
baby girl.
You know what? It's hard to pinpoint a guy because I've asked each and every one of y'all something at one point or another. Like, what would you have done? Or man, that's hard. Because Aaron Sharp has taught me a lot. He's a great shot. Byron, you've taught me a lot. Bird, I've played with you. You've taught me.
Some stuff.
He
Just
gives
a couple
me his
things.
opinion when
Yeah.
it wasn't asked for.
Yeah. That doesn't even sound right.
No, not Bird.
There's a lot of other people. At the end of the day, all the suggestions are opinions because
For sure.
what I tell everybody, and as a captain, and I think it's very important. You got to realize where your players are at.
Yeah. Just because I would do it don't mean you should do it.
Coach
Yeah.
them,
Exactly.
to shoot like a 6 or a 7 because I'm a 6 or a 7 and expect them to execute it the exact way you told them. No, that's not the case at all.
There's an individual that needs to be listening to this right now.
You've
Say
got
names.
I'm right here.
You've got to reevaluate. Okay, I'm only a 4, right? I'm a 4 or 5. But when I'm coaching my younger staff, I bring it down to, okay, let me think about where I was at this time.
Yeah.
And then I watch them practice, and then I sit here and I turn like, okay, it's not working for you right here, let's move over because you keep shifting when you do it.
Right.
And so I love being a coach. I love, being a captain because I want people to come. The more people we have, the better odds we have as the league to sit here and accomplish more, send more teams, if you will.
Especially sending more teams because when I first started, it was 2 8-ball and 1 9-ball. Now it's 2 of each.
Yeah.
And, if we get large enough, it could even be 3.
Right.
Based on participation, obviously. But, that I feel like if, from your perspective, the way you said, if I'm going to be in the league, I want it to be the best it can be so that my chances are greater.
Thank you.
At the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're going to cut yourself short.
Right.
By sitting here telling someone, this or that, and you're not helping the league grow.
Yeah.
Because, at the end of the day,
I'm not trying to scare people
because
off.
you came in second.
Yeah.
If you come in second and we got a whole bunch of people, guess what? 2 teams might get to go. But people don't think about that. They don't realize it. But, back to the question, I really can't pinpoint a favorite local guy. Like I said, I've learned from a lot of the guys that play pool, and
Totally fair.
I love everything that they all bring for me to my table.
Sure.
So
Except for
Yeah. Yeah, except for that unwarranted opinion that they didn't ask for.
That one. His word.
Gingers.
His word.
The word.
Bird's word.
You know, that's a good title for a good segment. For
Yeah.
Bird.
Right?
Bird's
See?
word.
Bird's word.
So,
I'm gonna
Exactly.
work on it. I'll work on it for you.
so then question number 4 would be, who is the player that you have the most difficulty with? Like, who gives you the hardest time on the tape?
My
Like your
kryptonite?
your toughest opponent.
Oh man. Would I be cocky if I said myself?
Nope.
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
That's
Well, I mean,
that's totally valid.
Honestly-
We've had somebody on the show
honestly,
say like myself.
It really is myself. For me, anyone and everyone's beatable, including myself.
Yeah.
Including myself. You know, y'all don't get it twisted when you're in this, okay? I am also beatable, okay? But for me, when I go play pool, it is me and that table.
Yeah.
It is no one else. Yeah, you're an opponent and you're there and you're shooting the other balls, but, and I'm not saying that if I lose, I lost because of myself. No, there's been people who have whooped my ass, okay? Like, mopped the floor with me, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that. I'm upset at myself because there are things that, like you said, like I told y'all earlier, you know, I didn't realize until after I made a shot.
Yeah, I
What
could
I
have done
should've
that
done something different.
Yeah.
And you know, so for me, it's myself. I am my own biggest critic, you know, and my own worst nightmare. I mean, whatever you want to phrase it, you know, it's me. I'm the one that's, I can either give myself the potential to succeed, or I can be the one that holds myself back.
Sure. I like that. Question 5. Who is the player you always have a blast playing with? Whether it's win, lose, or draw, it don't matter. They just, every time y'all play, it's just fun.
Oh, let me tell you about little old Willie.
Hey, I know that guy.
Do ya? You know, Willie, you know, we've got a similar background. We're both military.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, like, me and Willie, man, we can play, and we can play to play. And we plan to have fun. And then it can go either way from there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I've beaten Willie, Willie's beaten me, he's given me an ass whooping. I can't say I quite given him an ass whooping, but a win is still a win, Willie.
That's right.
I'd say if
W's.
win.
You
if
heard it
win.
here first. If a win is a win.
You heard it here first.
Oh, you have it first.
I wanna say that in his episode, which was 2 episodes back, he did mention your name. I think it wasn't it Willie that I think it was Wicked. I don't think it was Rot, but I think Willie mentioned your name.
I think Willie said Nessa was her favorite to play.
Yeah. I'd
I
have
think
to go
Willie
back
said
and
the
look at
exact
it.
same thing.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that funny?
We'll have
Yeah.
to go back to the tapes.
Yeah, I'll have to go back to the tape.
Roll the footage.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we can have the worst day until we get to pool, and then if we're playing each other, it is like, dude, what day did we have?
Right.
It was like we washed away each other's day,
That's nice.
you know, and I like that, you know. Willie does that for me, but you know, I mean, a lot of other people do that for me, but you know, since we're just talking about who's the most enjoyable to play,
Right.
you know, it's Willie right now. So.
Right. That in these questions, that's kind of what we were aiming for. Was like when the question comes up, who's that instant person? And you laughed as soon as he says, "I'm only guessing." That's what happened. Right?
Yeah.
So that's a genuine answer, right there.
Yeah, no, Willie. Yeah, there's just something about Willie, you know.
Willie. The classic man, Willie.
Right.
All right, so question 6 would be, with Vegas being the obvious target for APA, where is a dream place or tournament you would like to play in? Like man, if I ever got a chance, I want to go play in that tournament.
You know,
Hang on a second.
Would be. That's how it was with me.
We all checked our phones.
I
got you.
Hello.
You want me to wait?
Yeah, no.
No, go ahead.
It's yours. This is your time.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see. Thank
Nothing.
No, you know, Vegas is the obvious one because that's what everyone strives for at the end.
Right.
Um,
Even in BCA, I think I've had the best time I've ever had playing in any tournament was in February in BCA because the pro, you're like right there elbow to elbow
right,
with
right.
the pros.
You know, you get to see these people.
Yeah.
You know, I want to say I'm ready, and then I want to say I don't know if I'm ready. But I think if I could do a women's tournament, but on the a bigger stage.
That Byron.
What's that?
The women's
The
tournament.
WP. The
WBPA or WPBA?
yeah.
I think
Women's
that would
Professional
be-
Billiards Association.
I think that would be my next format after, Vegas
Right.
a couple more times.
Right. I kind of think you're ready for it right now. That's just my opinion.
I appreciate it. I think if I set my mind to it, and I set my mind to it all the time, and every year I always say this year's going to be my year. But I've been playing BCA for a while. I've been to multiple tournaments, Louisiana, the one down in Waco, Oklahoma quite a few times, Vegas. And I see myself just getting closer every time. Like, I took 5th place in the women's tournament out of, I think it was 54 women, 56, in Louisiana.
Yeah, I believe I shouted you out on our next podcast after Louisiana because I said
Yeah.
Nessa cashed twice
Yeah,
in
that
Louisiana.
and my team. The team
Good times.
The team that I just put together for Oklahoma, we ended up getting 5th place for the teams there. So
This past time,
this
Yeah.
past time.
who was it that went with you?
That was me, Shauna and Brandon Williams, and Omar Esqueda, and then Jay Guerrero, and Richard Jones.
That's
So it was a last minute.
Jonesy?
Jonesy's was there.
Jonesy. So
Man.
it was a last minute trip. We put it together, and we went out there. We won 4 out of the 5 games on round robin, and then we made it to the final bracket, and then we won, and then we made it to the money bracket, and we got out on our first money, but we made it to the money. So
Right.
but yeah.
All right, so now to the question we talked about earlier, question 8. Oh, no, sorry. 7. I got to do 7 first. I can't count. Question number 7. Actually, this is the funnest one. I like this one. Locally, using only local players, who would be on your dream team Moscone style tournament team? So it would be you and 4 other players, total of 5. You can either be on the team, you can be the coach, whatever, but you're in there and you got to pick 4 to go with you. And then tell me who's going to be the coach, who's going to be the captain. You can be the captain if you want.
So I'm not sure. So the only thing I know about Moscone
Mm-hmm.
is from what Willie explained to me, because it's still up in the air. We don't know yet, but Willie and I plan on doing the Jack and Jill.
Oh, okay.
But I do think that same weekend they're having a Moscone style Jack and Jill in Dallas or somewhere. I'm not sure, but he was like and it's not a. These would probably be the same people too. Me, Willie, Amanda
Honecker?
Honecker, Herb Honecker.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who that 5th place would be, because I don't know how. I just know the Jack and Jill part of what he told me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure how Moscone runs.
So basically the way Moscone Cup works is it's your best 5 against in actual Moscone. It's our best 5 from the U.S. against the best 5 from Europe. Okay,
Gotcha,
so
gotcha.
like for example, Skylar, Shane, Fettergorst, Billy Thorpe, like those are the guys that are on our Moscone team, and then the other team is like Joshua Filler and Jason Shaw and those big
Gotcha,
boys.
gotcha.
So like if you were going to go to a Moscone tournament, obviously within our same realm of competition, you and 4 other players.
Okay, well, I've asked you many times.
Yeah, you have.
So, You'd probably be my 5th.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd definitely go too.
Did you hear that?
I would definitely go.
Somewhere out there, Ray went, damn it!
You know what? You're probably right. My brother and I do a lot together.
I don't know if you remember me saying this earlier, but he knows.
You know.
So who's your least favorite player?
He knows.
Well, this goes to that special brother out there to play.
Shout out to baby girl.
He knows it's all. You know it's all love, baby girl.
That's too good.
I love having cameras now.
Right?
All right. So question 8: who would your favorite local female player be?
There it is.
You know, I don't have to think hard about this one because
You could say Ray as well.
Baby
baby
girl.
girl. I'm just playing.
Got the man, but
Her and I have gone back and forth with each other. She edges me out just a little bit more, but it would have to be Amanda Honegger.
Yeah.
Uh,
She can shoot.
yeah, you know when
definitely knows her way around the table.
Yeah.
she used to do the Queen of the Hub
Yeah.
tournaments. You know.
Yeah. My wife won one of those.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Amanda go. We'd be back and forth, first and second, first and
Yeah.
second, first and second. It's just like, and it's like we'd start off with each other, and then we'd finish with each other.
Back
and
in the
it's
finals.
dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I like the way Amanda plays. She plays very well, very smart. You know, she's also someone that I watch when she plays.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I there's a lot of people I admire, you know, and they don't have to be higher skill levels, you know, it's your attitude and the way you portray yourself when you play.
Sure.
You know, because if you don't have that, I'm not going to say the confidence, but if you come off cocky, I don't want to learn shit from you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care how good you are. You know,
Well, it's not the type of environment where you feel like you're learning anything anyway. It's more like you're just being talked to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm a grown ass woman. Talk
Yeah.
to me. Talk to me. So,
Do I look like I'm here to make you a sandwich? No.
I play Amanda, and the thing that I admire most about her game is her cut shots.
Man.
She can cut,
can
but
slide.
can she? And I'm like, damn, you brought the Ginsus at me today,
And
because she just cut.
slicing,
like, oh,
slicing that's my better. I'm a better slicer.
I'm telling you, it's a woman thing, bro. It's Holly's best shot, too,
Yeah.
is a cut shot.
It is.
Women can see a cut shot better than any man I know.
My wife can too.
It's unreal.
I think my wife can cut better than I can.
Oh, so can mine. It's unreal. I'm telling you, it's a
Yeah.
woman's eye. The way they look at the ball is just different
Yeah.
than us.
And if
'Cause
they're Latina, they will cut. They will
You heard it here first.
I'm gonna cut this shot and I'm gonna cut your
I'm
ass.
gonna cut you.
So which cut you want first? You want to bleed out and then watch me slice it,
The-
or do you want me to slice it and then bleed out?
I'd rather you just shoot the shot and let me go home.
What if you just beat me and I say good game and I just leave? Can I do that?
Can I just leave?
You're going to walk out, next thing you know, you're going to have like this blood dripping. You're like, damn, what happened? She sliced.
I got stuff.
I think playing against Amanda, I've quit pool more times playing against Amanda than I've ever like quit
Yeah.
with anybody.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like you know what?
Yep.
I'm done.
Yeah, I give up. Yeah.
It doesn't get better.
Well,
It just gets worse.
I used to watch her do it at billiards all the time. Like I'm talking like 8-foot tables from the first diamond all the way down the table to the bottom corner pocket, and I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Like, how's that even possible? But they do it way better than we
She
do.
did.
I'm
She
not-
did it Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
She
lie
did it
about
Saturday. She did where she like just walking that rail, and I'm like, holy fuck.
that. Guys,
It was
it's
a
so
long
crazy.
Hey,
rail.
y'all enjoy y'all's trip to Vegas, man.
I plan on it.
So
There's the
yeah.
cockiness. That's
So question. That's not cockiness. That's confidence.
there you go.
Get it
We had an
right.
episode about that too.
No, that's convinced.
Yeah.
I'm not cocky, I'm just
I'm
convinced.
convinced.
So question 9 would be, if you went pro, as we were speaking about earlier, who would be your goal to land for sponsors? And it don't have to just be pool related. Like Bird, his
Right.
sponsor would be Twisted Tea.
right?
Got you.
Because he loves it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, the girls were coming out with. I don't know if you get a chance to hear them, but they were talking about like Versace bag, Gucci bag.
Oh, of course, yeah.
What I like,
That is so girly.
I'm sponsored by Louis Vuitton.
Right.
what I like to do is like give us one like
One
pull and
pull.
one non-pull.
non-
Yeah.
So,
Like, who would you want to fill up your bag if you were a sponsor? What maker
man,
would you want to carry around?
you can call me Mexican all day long. I drink beer with tahini.
So,
That's what's up.
Some tahini.
That's
So-
cool.
So I love
like that
twang.
answer.
Twang, I love twang. I use twang as a substitute for my salt. I put it on my salads. It gives it that light lemony flavor, but it's not too salty. So my husband always told me, I'm gonna call Twang and I'm gonna tell him you need to be their spokesperson because I matter of fact I got it in my purse.
I believe
Pull it
you.
out. You want to pull it out so I can show the camera?
let's make a deal.
I got Twang in my purse, y'all.
Show me twang and a tennis ball.
I will give you a free sticker if you show me the twang. There it is.
This is twang.
Look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
That's the first one I've given out.
That's the very first anyone.
There you go.
Now I feel special.
Yeah.
But now, I switched over from salt on my beer to tahini.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we don't have none here, but, I'm not picky. I'm not picky. No.
So you're saying Synner's not Mexican is what you're saying?
Well,
Because he had no tahini in his
And that's
house.
because I'm drinking a little. You got one. You got one.
You got one. Hey, everybody gets one, right, Peter?
Everybody gets one.
Apparently, everybody gets one.
but yeah.
I have the power of editing. That never happened.
I think tahini, like, look, y'all heard it first, tahini, whoever you are,
Yeah.
I put it on, I try to put it on all my beers, all my drinks. I love tahini on my fruit. I mean, certain foods, like,
I'll blood it. Tahini.
I put it on the rim.
Tahini.
Yeah, I put it on the rim of my my Chiltons,
Isn't
like
that not
everything.
Still to this day, it confuses
What,
me
you were
how
drinking
tahini
water?
on fruit makes it taste cold when it's not cold.
So like
That blows my mind.
Well,
the
the fruit was
tahini.
cold first before they cut it.
But no. Like I've been out. Like when we went to Mexico, they were selling fruit at a roadside stand, just room temperature fruit. Put tahini on it, and when you bite into it, it tastes cold, even though it's not cold.
So the tahini.
It's magic.
The best. Like when I fell in love with
science.
tahini,
Yeah.
Right?
I was actually with Valle at the time when we were in Vegas
I know that guy
for
too.
pool, and on the on Fremont they have like those bars that are like on the outside and stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
They have the Modelo Cheladas, and they like put tahini on a rim and put ice in it, and then pour that, and then squeeze like 2 limes in it. That is the best drink.
I believe it.
So the
Known to
michelada
man.
that
And
I drink.
I ate every single grain of tahini on that drink. It was so good.
I like the soul michelada with a Bud Light, with the tahini on the rim.
See, I can't do Bud Light. It gives me a headache.
Oh,
You know what? Look, let me tell you. I went from way back in the day drinking Budweiser and smoking Cowboy Killers, y'all. Smoking Cowboy Killers.
Marlboro Reds, if anybody.
I left, Marlboro Reds, for those of you who don't know what Cowboy Killers are. I left all that, and then I started drinking Coronas with grenadine dressed, because I learned that when I was in the Navy.
I made a couple of those for you at
those,
Billiards.
I was gonna say I was
Bartender.
going to drink once, and that's exactly what you asked. It was like, why do you drink? And you said that, and that's.
Yep.
Ever since then, I was like, I wonder what that.
That's why I was surprised you were drinking Coors Light.
For those of you who don't, or curious, let me put it that way, for what a Corona with grenadine dress tastes like. It tastes like a cherry limeade beer.
Yeah, I could see
Because
that.
I'm not a big fruity drinker.
Yeah.
I'm a beer drinker, but Coronas by themselves are bitter.
Yeah.
So I drink. I add it. It makes it a little sweet, but I don't like. You can't do it too sweet because it's like you're gonna get diabetes. Okay, you don't want diabetes. drinking
Nobody
beer.
needs diabetes.
Nobody needs the diabetes. But thanks to Aaron and Rick Steffens,
Oh, those hooligans.
they play on my Wednesday BCA team, and that's all they drink. Well, since I've had my gastric sleeve, I really can't drink as much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think I drink that much. By the time I'm done drinking, I don't realize how much I drank.
Yeah. You got to keep that attitude
Right,
though. Like
right.
I can't drink that much.
So I would want someone who would split a bucket with me. And so they'd start, we'd all go in and split a bucket, or, they'll buy a first bucket and I'll buy the next bucket, but I only drink like 2 or 3, and now I'm buying my own damn bucket. I don't need y'all to help me drink. So,
I can handle it by myself.
yeah, I got this.
That's a flag.
All right. So, what would be your pool-related sponsor?
My pool-related sponsor. Well, probably McDermott. I only shoot with McDermott.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And
That's all I shoot with.
they've done me okay. I don't have anything bad to say about it. My break stick now was the McDermott I was playing before I bought my good stick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like my McDermott. My McDermott. I mean, maybe even JB cases, because I love my case. It's a very sturdy case. It's been to Vegas quite a few times,
Yep.
and it's still looking good.
I've got
Excuse me,
one
the
too.
dirts,
I know they are solid.
But those will probably be like pool-wise.
All right. Well, then let's go to question 10. What's your advice to a young up-and-comer in the game?
My advice. Oh, now we're gonna get dirty and gritty.
She put her cell phone down and got to sit up.
Somebody get her another beer.
Yeah.
It's getting
Actually,
there.
you're the one
I might
that
do
gets
now.
up.
Oh, yeah, it'd be me, wouldn't it? Yeah.
My advice would be. Don't let your captains get you down.
Oh, that's a damn good
Do
answer.
not
Yeah, it is.
let them dissuade you from wanting to be a pool player. Do not,
We don't all do that, by the way.
No.
And you know what? We don't.
I do want to say that is a thing, though.
It
And
is.
because Mike had a meeting where he's talking about a lot of these coaches that he's losing a lot of low players because the coaches are like, no, don't, we don't want you. They want to improve.
And they
And
don't,
they're
and the
holding
coach
them
don't
They're
want
holding
them
them
to.
down because I'm going to lose a low number.
That's unfortunate.
And I've said it since episode 1. A low skill level player is worth their weight in gold.
They
in
really
that
are.
league.
They really are.
And so, with that being said, what you said, I applied that. That is 100% the best answer.
And if you're a good enough captain, if you're
You can
a
work
good
it,
captain, you can find a replacement. If you're a captain that everybody moves up and then you have to separate the team and then everybody moves up and separate the team, you're doing your job.
Yeah,
You're doing your job.
absolutely.
You're a bad captain is if you tell your lower player to lose on purpose because you want to keep them low
So you
and
can
just
send
keep
that.
them on the team. I'm like, no, that's not how it works.
And so I am the one that everybody in the pool league goes to when they need players or when somebody is looking for a team.
Same.
Or, I got random people coming up to me like, are you Ness? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, so I'm looking to play this session or next session or whatever session, and I've never played before, and stuff like that. And, I'm like, okay, well, I said, let me get your phone number, 1. 2, are you looking to play 8 ball, 9 ball? What days are you looking to play on? These are the times that they start on these days. These are the locations that you have. What is your preference? Because, I know there's plenty of captains looking for a whole bunch of low skill levels, new people, right?
Yeah.
What I do, and I do this for a very specific reason, I don't just send them to anybody. I don't care if, you're looking for... If I get a vibe off this player who's wanting to play, I kind of think about, okay, who do I know is looking for someone that has the same kind of vibe? Because I want these players to stay in the league, not get with someone that I put them with and it turns out to be a bad fit, and then they want to don't even want to play no more.
Yeah.
So I don't just send people to anyone and everyone. I message and I go through the APA app and I sit here and go through, okay, team, who's the captain? And I will message them, hey, are you looking for players for next session? Whatever the case is. Or I've got someone who's interested. This is what they want to play. This is where they want to play out of. Whatever it is, I try to find the best fit for these new players.
Right.
For the personality.
Because I want them to stay. Like I said, I'm only hurting myself if I'm putting these people with bad people.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. I want to put them with people that'll help them grow, and eventually these lower skill levels who have been playing long enough and mature more with the understanding of how the league works, now they want to venture off and be captains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can have more teams, we can have more people, but we've got to, as captains, and not just as captains, but as players, fellow APA players, BCA players, whatever the case is, we've got to help make that better.
Right.
And it's hard when you've got certain people and there's quite a few of them. I'm not gonna sit here and name no names because it's a little bit more than a few. But what I will say though is you also, for the new people, don't judge your first experience if it was bad with somebody.
Absolutely.
Don't move
That's
around.
not the league, that's the person.
Right.
Yeah.
Move around. If that one person does not work for you or it does not fit you morally as a person, come talk to me. Come find me. Byron, Synner, Bird, anyone in the pool community that is a captain, like, look, I'm trying to find a team, but this is not working for me. We are all here to help, or we should be.
Yeah.
And not sit here and like, well, no. I don't ever tell anyone on my team to sandbag.
Yeah.
You go out there and you play the best game you can damn play.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it all on the field.
I'll tell them, go win.
Yeah, go
Go
win.
win.
Yeah.
With an angry face.
Yeah.
But
Matter of fact, you
Okay,
better not
Adrian.
lose.
Okay, Adrian.
Hurry up,
Hurry up.
But we want you guys. We want all you ones, you twos, and you threes. We want all you brand new people who want to join in the pool league. I can't stress this enough out there for you guys. Like, don't let one bad experience sit here and deter you from wanting to make this a career or even just a hobby if that's the case. You've got to find the right fit. And sometimes moving around is what you got to do.
And if you have a bad experience, let Nessa know their name and she'll go and speak to them.
She said, I will cut.
She will cut you.
I will slice you.
So question 11, I know we've already talked about your shooting cue, but what all's in the bag besides that beautiful McDermott you got?
And the stiletto that we know.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 McDermotts and I do have my ghost jump cue.
Okay.
I actually like that one. That's like the cheat stick of jump cues.
Yeah.
But I love it because I can jump, so it works.
As long as it works, that's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Of course, I do have my glove from Resolute Billiards.
Okay.
I like the way his gloves fit on my hand.
I got one too. I love them.
I've got my 8-ball marker is actually a Velcro patch from Resolute Billiards, and I like it because it has 8-ball, 9-ball, and a 10-ball on there, and I play all 3.
Yeah.
So that is my marker. Like I said, as far as businesses go, I will support anybody and everybody if you want me to, because I'm all for everyone's success. I don't envy anyone. I don't hate anyone.
Yeah.
If you can do it, by all means, you do it. And if I can help you, I will help you.
Yeah.
So, like I said, That is from Resolute Billiards. My bag is a JB case. It's a
3.5.
3.5. Love it. It's silver with some black piping around it. I've got my my name on there and some stickers and my dream catcher stitched in there.
Yeah.
I seen it just say Nessa.
I have. and you know, the funny thing is, and like I said, I told y'all earlier, I'm the queen of gizmos and gadgets, right? So I've got 2 different cue holders. I've got a 3 and a 5 or a 6, one of them. Because if I'm just playing APM, I'm only playing with 2 sticks, right?
Yeah.
So both my sticks fit on there. If I'm playing BCA, okay, well now I got my 2 sticks plus my jump cue, and then you know everybody else wants to sit here and use my pole cue holder.
I think she's the first one that has brought up her pool cue holder. I think she's the first one that brought up what pool cue holder she has. It's quite interesting. The only reason I say that is because I instantly thought of Matt Flores's.
Yeah.
Have you seen Matt Flores's?
I also have my rubber one.
Oh, the billiard buddy.
I got that one.
Matt Flores's cue holder. Have y'all seen that one?
No.
It's just a mat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like he just flips it over the table. It's just a mat, and you can lay 20 on there if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
But stick doesn't move.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, Matt Flores, I'm gonna have to see your cue.
Yeah. I'll bring out the cue holder, boo boo. Let's all see it.
Of course, I've got my my chalk. I use Predator chalk.
Yeah.
I fiddled and faddled with Masters and some Tom and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm all for a bang for my buck. I get quite a few chalks from my Predator for a decent price, and it still works fine. Let's see. I have my tools to sharpen my my Q-tip tools and stuff like that.
Again, that's a first.
I do have, and I didn't bring it in. It's actually in the back of my truck, but I do have my koozie in my bag.
Yeah.
Got to keep the beer cold while you're playing.
Yeah. I thought she was going to say, got to keep the beer cold, white people. Like, we know.
Hey, the whites give her migraines.
But yeah, no, it's, and it changes. I've actually got my 1-minute timer in there, by the way, the sand timer. I have a 1-minute sand timer in my bag.
Which, by the way, if you have the availability to put in your bag, I recommend that for everyone, not just for tournament play, but those rules apply during league for those of you who don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You tend to let things slide a little bit because you think it's just league and whatnot, but it's like they say, if you practice like you play.
Come on.
It's going to be much easier to stay consistent. I know.
Got a Landry over here. Tom Landry over here.
You've got to be consistent. So
you do about practice.
Why not? Yeah, why not practice as if you were playing? Like, don't get me wrong. I've practiced, and it's like, so when I practice, I do shots that I normally would not do. If I see something, I'm like, I've seen it before, let me try it. I do that in practice.
Yeah.
But...
And that's what practice is for.
Right.
Yeah.
I won't do it in a game because I know I'm not there yet.
Right.
But...
That's how you get there.
I'll keep practicing.
That's how you get there.
That's how you get there. So, I do strongly believe, you need to practice how you would play. Because when you start slacking off on the play...
Yeah.
And now you're back to practicing, your whole mindset changes.
It does. Yeah.
You've got to keep that consistent mindset.
I agree.
100%. And that's why they call pool a mind game.
Yep. So, question 12 is, any pre or post game rituals that you follow every time you play?
My pre-game, I don't know. I get there and I get a bucket of beer and I start drinking one. We ain't even started yet, maybe.
That's an answer.
I don't know, So, okay, it's almost like test taking, right?
I hate tests.
I hate tests too, but they say however you study is how you should take your test. Just like however you play is how you should practice.
Sure.
Okay. I listen to my music when I play, when I practice before the games. I try to zone myself out and whatnot, but can't listen to music when you're playing.
In the
But
tournament.
right, and you do got, the music that's, if you're in one bar, it's not everybody's taste. Someone's playing something or it's just playing, but it's just random. It's not like...
It's not your playlist.
Right, it's not my playlist.
Or you're restricted. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I know about some restricted stuff. Like, come on now. We're grown over here. But anywho, that's neither near nor
I don't know about y'all, but where I play, the music be wide open.
I love the fucking jukebox there. I love it. Because
Everything's on there.
Yeah,
It's-
even
it's free game.
even that stupid Dixon Dallas song. Oh my god! I'd like to uppercut that guy if I ever
I
meet
don't
him.
know who plays this darn, what is it, McDonald or I don't know.
Oh, McDonald. Yeah, that would be Roger. If you're at billiards and old McDonald plays, that's Roger.
that's
Big Roger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go
Wheels
find
on the
Roger.
bus.
Yes.
All of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna-
Roger.
Disney and just goes, that one, that one.
Well,
that
if it's
one, that
Disney,
one.
it's Brenda.
No, I'm talking about like the old Disney, like the
Oh,
Mickey Mouse,
yeah,
like,
okay,
old
yeah, yeah,
McDonald
yeah.
had a
Yeah.
farm.
But it's just I like to listen to my music in my headphones while I'm just practicing before league starts, because we all know we can't wear headphones
That's correct.
while we're playing in league.
That is correct.
Tournaments also. So
It's
I always
actually-
listen to it prior to. I'll be listening to it while we're having league, but I do take my headphones out or any other electronics that could be considered usable.
AIDS.
Right, AIDS.
I don't have AIDS.
Oh, me either. I hope not.
I do have a question for all three of y'all, if anybody wants to answer. But is that because I haven't played as much BCA as y'all have?
Mm-hmm.
Does that include BCA, like no headphones as well?
No.
You can wear headphones at BCA.
in
It
league
does
play.
de-
In league play, in BCA, you can. But like in Oklahoma,
Vegas,
even
all
the
over.
even the
Smartwatches.
have to be
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just curious because, I've only played like BCA like a very, very short time. And that was when they had BCA on Sundays at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
This was like pre-COVID or
Yeah,
post-COVID.
it was right before COVID because we got our
It
league
was right before
suspended
COVID, yeah.
during COVID.
Yeah, it was.
I
Like
played
right
in that
before
league.
COVID, and I was in that league, and then
Yeah.
we would like leave and then go over to our Sunday night APA league. So
Yeah.
that's. I was
Yeah.
curious. I did not know
no.
that. So
It
Been gone too
also
long.
goes
I know.
to your league operator, because they do have their local bylaws and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Breaks my heart.
it really just depends on who your league operator is. But I know for a fact APA you cannot wear them during league while you are playing,
Correct.
or in any tournaments on top of that. So
Which I don't wear them in general. I don't know. They would just bother me. That's just me personally. I like all the background noise. I like people talking.
And see, for every person like that, there's somebody who's like, I just want to block everything out, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah, that's
if
fine.
if it's truly to block everything out, earplugs are allowed. Even in tournament play, earplugs are
Oh,
allowed.
like styrofoam.
But
Yeah. It
earbuds,
says it in the book.
where somebody could discreetly call you
or
and
text
tell you what
and
to
it can
do.
read.
I think like Shane Van Boney,
He turns his hearing
legally
aids
deaf.
off,
He
yeah.
turns his hearing
Yes.
aids off. When he
Yeah,
Yes.
if you have hearing aids, you have to turn them off for
Mm-hmm.
those tournaments in APA.
Robert.
You
Robert
know,
has to turn his off?
Reese has to turn his off
Yeah.
when he goes.
So
And, everyone has a preference. Everyone has their rituals, but, at the end of the day, noise doesn't bother me. Like, I tune it out because it's me in this table.
Yeah.
So, if anyone has ever seen me play and you tell me good shot or whatnot, or I'm playing you and I don't respond, please don't take it as like I'm ignoring you.
Right.
It's just like
She's in the zone.
I'm in the zone and I just tuned everything out.
promise you, I didn't hear you say that.
And that's
Yeah.
why I like the noise, because it gives me something to do with my brain to tune it out.
Yeah.
And when I walked into those like final table rooms, when it's like dead silent and like nobody's talking, but there's like 50 people in there, I'm like, this is creepy.
Yeah.
But you want to know what?
I don't like this.
You want to know what makes it better? Is when you've got friends like mine who play the music you listen to, so you can play.
Yes.
So
Shout out to JoJo every time if I'm playing a match that he knows this is this guy's on my shit list.
Yeah.
He's been on my list. I want this mother effer, and he'll be like, I got you.
I got
So
you.
right before we
playing
even
your song
lag,
right
he's-
now.
Boom.
He
he's
busts
in
out
that-
the
he's
Intel
in that-
cable.
Oh, he's in well, we're in the bar that we play. There's no Intel cable.
Oh
you
man.
know,
And see, I had a couple of people on my team like that, like with Bob. He loved Prince, and so every time he played, like I would like find like every single Prince song and like skip all the songs and then just play like constant Prince. So he'd be like walking around like, kiss.
well, you know, Michelle Gallegos, for those of you who don't know her by Shell, her sister Sandra. When any of us on this team goes up on our Tuesday 8-ball team, like, she knows what we like, so she starts playing
Nessa's
music while we're
playlist.
playing. Right, like, so she starts putting on music, and then it's like, when it's her turn, here we are putting on music. So, you know, when you got those people who know that, okay, I see her moving, this is what we're going for.
She got the groove.
You know, right,
Maybe a good
so,
question to add is like, what's your like type of music choice when you play?
Well, the thing about as a musician, I know the power of music, and music will put you in. If you're feeling bad, the music will help you. It will comfort you. If you're feeling good, music's there. You know what I mean? The power of music, and this is just another example
Oh yeah.
of the power of music. You're feeling a certain kind of way. You already know I'm gonna go to this, I'm gonna go to that. But yeah, I mean, I'm the same way.
So
Yeah,
mine's
yeah.
Linkin Park. You put on some Linkin Park?
Oh yeah.
I like some Teddy
I'm
Swims.
happy. Ooh, I love Teddy Swims.
I love me some Teddy Swims while I'm
Love
playing.
Teddy
right?
Swims.
Me anything tuned and drop D distorted, and we're ready to go, man. I'm on. You're gonna chug.
Now-
You hit that E string for a half an hour. Let's do
Now
it,
you have to
man.
guess Byron's.
The wheels on the bus.
You're like
I mean,
Merle Haggard.
believe it or not, there's two things that kind of get me going, like where I just feel like I'm just grooving to the music and just playing. One of them is Kendrick Lamar,
Hey.
and the other one is Lil Dicky.
Oh, Little Dicky's amazing.
It's just,
hilarious.
it's so funny to me
Yeah, it's
that
hilarious.
I'm like,
You can't not enjoy it.
I'm gonna have fun regardless.
So-
You know what I mean?
You know, when I listen to Teddy Swims, right, his lyrics touch me. Okay, like you can tell it's from the soul.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and so I love my soul. I love the feel from my soul. And so for me, when I hear him and I'm playing, it brings me like back to my USA. Know what I mean? But then, because I used to play at a rodeo for years, right? Okay,
Oh, shit.
you put on some like bachata, some salsa, some Spanish music, and I'm just sitting here.
Some indie
now I'm
madness?
dancing while I'm getting ready to play. Oh yeah,
Some MC Magic.
You ain't gonna know what hits you.
I still bump Ramona Yellow when I'm drunk.
So see,
I like that. That's good.
Byron,
Yep.
I'm gonna need you to pay attention.
I got you. I'll tell you what. I'll do that. I'll do that while you start to answer question 13. Other than your team, what other local team is your favorite all-around team to just kick back and bang balls with?
Just do a kickback.
Well, let's see here. You know, I participate in recreational activities, so it's always people who participate in recreational activities.
Yeah.
Not mentioning any names.
Any team that was around when Woodstock was here.
Yeah, you know, those people. No. Well, let me put it this way. Do I have a specific team here? You know, I've got friends from all over the world, all over the place, from different backgrounds to different, everything's different, okay? It's not my norm, but I'm not normal, and I like it. You know, I like who I am. You know, and you're gonna take me as I am, or you don't take me at all.
That's
But at the end of the day, I'm not losing no sleep. So it is what it is. But in general, I just like teams and people who like to have a good time.
Yeah.
If you don't like to have a good time, then you're not my cup of tea. Cause you know, I'm not here to be serious.
That's why we kick it so well, Nessa.
No.
Because we're just there to have a good time.
Thank you.
Man. All right, question 14. Oh, the most important question of all time. Open or closed bridge?
Well, you know, you really can't be set on a bridge because it depends on the angle of the shot you got to take.
All right. How about majority of the time?
The majority of the time, mine is an open bridge.
Open? Okay.
It is an open bridge. The only time that I might do a closed bridge is if I'm working real hard on a drawback. If I'm trying to put some English to draw the ball back. That would be the only time that I use a closed bridge.
I will tell you this, and I think I've said this before on the show. My draw improved immensely when I started shooting with a closed bridge.
Yeah, mine has too. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm still struggling for like doing a long shot on a draw. I can't quite get that. It still ends up being a
Stun shot.
It stops going backwards and starts going forwards.
no. Mine goes sideways. I didn't even put a draw back. Okay? I put English on that bitch. Okay.
I swear I put bottom and it just went over there.
But see, that's when you know. That's when I know I was not hitting the ball right.
Yep.
You know, if you look at where the cue ball goes after you hit the ball, you'll either realize you hit the ball straight or you didn't hit it straight at all.
Right.
You know, and like I said, I know I'm not perfect, and I'm not the worst player, and I'm not the greatest player, but you know, I'm a decent player. But I know I realize my mistakes after I make the shot. Like, dang it.
Yeah.
I did not hit that as straight as I thought I did because my cue ball just went.
Well, Nessa, you have completed the hot seat.
Congratulations.
You have completed the hot seat.
She survived.
Another one.
Great hot seat.
Sorry, y'all.
Don't apologize for jamming.
You did it wrong. Oh no,
Sorry.
was that Mexican or was that Zena?
No, that I don't know, but he did it really white, like it was real white.
Guy.
It's sad. It's like I have Mexican family members, so if they ever watch this, they'll be like, PJ.
That's not how we taught you, Weddle.
You know, I was like, you know, I mess with people and I tell them, you know, like, because my grandfather was, my stepdad's Mexican, and you know this.
Yeah.
My stepdad's Mexican, and like his dad was from Chihuahua, Mexico.
I think I know you a little bit more than I expected to know you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Most
he
people
knows
say
my
the exact
husband.
same.
My husband knows him.
Oh, your husband's awesome, by the
Bird
way.
knows everything.
I met that dude in Vegas.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pre-dreads or
Yeah. I don't.
was it dreads or no dreads?
No dreads.
Oh.
No dreads.
Dude, he had the dreads. Like he had a mane.
And guess what?
Like the best dreads.
Oh,
ever.
he was the.
Thank you. I appreciate it because I'm the one who started them.
Oh, hey.
And I keep them up.
Way to be.
Her husband's the coolest. I love her husband.
I feel jealous here because I just recently, I want to say maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, you could probably help me out on this, that found out that you were married. I didn't even know. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, you weren't
but
the
I didn't
only
know
one.
because it was on a trip back to Vegas, and I asked earlier. So if this is painful, I'm sorry. But on a trip to Vegas, on the way back, you were involved in an accident.
Yes, I hit the back of a semi in my Camry.
And they told me that the husband was the one that came in.
No, it was not.
Oh, it wasn't.
Someone
We're
told
gonna
me
edit this
Hey,
out.
this segment did not exist.
Didn't happen.
No. This segment can exist because
okay.
I actually call him. He's my hero. He's my Jeffrey Spencer.
That's right. That's right.
Jeffrey Spencer, my sister called him and told him what had happened, and he drove because we were in New Mexico, in Grant, New Mexico, actually. So it was about a 5-hour drive. He drove through the night to come get me, my brother, and my sister.
That says a lot about his character.
Yes, and it really does. And you know, I give him a hug every time I see him. I shake his hand. I tell him hi. You know, I always tell him, "Oh, my hero," you know. And you know, I mean, I not that it mattered, but I mean, I paid him for his time and everything. You know, I was like, look, you know, you want a beer, whatever. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Right.
Like, it's not too many people who would come out in the middle of the night, drive 5 hours to pick us up, and then drive right back. You know, and I was so thankful for him. You know, my husband was gonna come, but my husband, he has a 21 Challenger. Wasn't gonna fit all with all our stuff. So you know, he's the only one who had a truck, and so you know, he came out and he got us. You know, I tried to take care of him as much as he would allow me to. But no, Jeffrey Spencer, good dude, good guy. He is the one who came and took care of us, got us, brought us back. And I'm forever grateful to him for that. You know, because like I said, it's not too many people who would or could have done it at the time. 5 hours is a long way to go. You know, that's gas on top of that. And then, you know, it's his time, and then it's overnight. And, you know, like, come on. Like, I can't say if you call me, I'd jump on my feet and go. But, you know, I'm like, I'd be in there in the morning. You know, one of them. But, I mean, that's not to say that.
Yeah, just stop what you're doing and go down.
Right. And you know, and like I said,
we applaud you, Mr. Spencer.
Yeah,
good job.
Y'all got somewhere y'all can hang out for about 6-7 hours. I'll be there in a little bit.
Right.
Your husband could have just called me. We'll just switch vehicles and then.
You didn't tell me nothing.
But isn't that when you had a Camry, or what was that thing you had? That little.
What was this?
The little blue bomber.
This was what, about a year
ago? Corolla.
This was 2 years ago. It was last year.
Feels like it was just yesterday.
It feels like it was earlier this year because, you know, I mean, I'm always going to Vegas.
Right. I have my truck when this happened.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I have my truck when this happened.
We've been to Vegas so many times, I can't even remember which one it was.
I don't remember which year it was. No, but
I just called
Wayne. As bad as a Vega at this point.
She said, I just called Wayne Newton and said, hey, get my suite ready. I'm ready to go. You know what's new, Pussycat? My suite. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
I'd like to call Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
It's not unusual.
No.
No. But Jeffrey Spencer is a solid fucking dude. If you don't know him, you know, and you get to know him, you know, he's a quiet guy. He's like a gentle giant. Okay, he doesn't like
Kevin Marsh.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see the
I'll tickle him.
Yeah.
But you know,
I like to hug him.
I'll tickle him.
That he is my savior. You know, he didn't have to do what he did, and he did what he did.
That's amazing.
And
that's cool.
Like you said, it speaks volumes to his character.
Oh yeah, to his character, absolutely. But during that story, I guess is when I gotta take my foot out of my mouth. But it was during that story that I learned that Miss Vanessa was married, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
we never see.
You know,
we never see Mr. Vanessa Gutierrez.
Thank you very much. So my husband's not from here. He is from LaGrange, Georgia. I met him when I was in the Navy. He was not in the Navy. Believe it or not, we met online, but it was not no dating website. It was a game website, and I don't know if any of y'all would know it. It's called Uproar.com.
Uproar, I think I've heard of it.
And it had hundreds of different games you could go and play. You just got to click on the link.
Right.
And I used to like playing Acrophobia. Acrophobia was, you know, they're going to throw out the first letter of the words.
Yeah.
Y'all be all right.
No, that was 6. That would have been 6.
They're going to throw the first letter of the words. Like, let's say they've got 6 letters, you know. Well, not of the word. They're going to throw out 6 letters. And you've got to make a phrase out
Out
of
of
those
those
6
6
letters.
letters, yeah.
And so that's how him and I met, because we ended up in the same group, and we just kept playing the same games.
Is it like where each letter represents, like that would be the first word of the phrase, the next letter would be the second word of the phrase? So like,
Yeah, so it's like you're going to make a sentence out of
Out of
all the
just-
letters.
but that's
each
the first-
word has to start with that
yeah,
letter.
okay, all right.
I knew your husband was a nerd when I met.
I don't know what to tell you.
I love her husband, by the way. Like her husband's.
He's a great guy.
He really is.
But that's how we met. I was married at the time because I did marry my daughter's father, who was,
Right.
I don't even think he deserves time on this podcast.
We'll cut
So
it
anywho,
We'll cut it out.
The magic of editing.
right. But like, he's raised her since she was 2. She is now 21. So he's been there for her. He's helped me raise her, take care of her. So, like I said, we've been together for a long time, but he is a homebody. He does not like to get out. He doesn't like to meet people.
Except me.
This is not his territory. He's not as outgoing as I am. So I'm the one that does all the talking, and he's the one that does, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not the only one. A lot of people are like, I didn't know you were married. I don't wear a ring. I don't.
I
Really
think
like
that's what
much
it
of
did for me
jewelry.
too. Yeah.
I've tried to get your husband to come out with us several
he
times,
won't
and he's
do it,
like, "No, I'm good."
He barely even wants to go to his work dinners. Okay.
Well, like when we ran into him in Vegas, they were just cruising down toward by the sports book, and we were coming back from the sports book because we had just eaten, and I was like, "Hey, Nessa." She stopped, and we sat there and talked for a minute, and she was like, because he was just standing behind her. And I was like, "Are we in his way?" She was like, "No, that's my husband." I'm like, "Oh, hell, I didn't know."
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I'd say I can count on
Archie.
one hand how many pool players have seen him and how many times they've seen him. And I'd say each person on that one hand has seen him just once.
Yeah.
Except for people who work with him.
Except for Bird.
Yeah.
I've
That's
been-
why I was like, was it pre-dreads or yeah? Because I knew.
Yeah, so we've been together for 19 years, going on 20. It's a long time.
Wow, it's better than saying
But-
going on 60, because that makes it sound way worse than it is.
If I'm going on 60 and I remember it, I'm in the wrong field.
I'm going to clap for myself.
Right? But yeah, no, I am married. Like I said, he's just a homebody. He doesn't go out. And the door's
he got rid of
open
it.
for him to come and watch me play. And, hence that's why he did go to Vegas that one time. But I don't force him, and I don't get mad at him for not going because, it's not his cup of tea. It's not his forte. And I don't want him to be somewhere he feels uncomfortable.
Exactly.
So, if you want to go whenever you're ready, the door's open. You can come. So.
Well, that's good. Well, Vanessa, I appreciate you being here and talking again. Congratulations. We mentioned only once the team M&M. You want to give a shout out to your girls?
Yeah, so took me a while to think of a name, and here we come up with Eminem, right?
M&M, right?
Because I've got Morgan Jarrett,
Miss Mo.
and yes, that's they call her Miss Mo,
Better known as
and
Miss
Melanie
Mo.
Taylor. It started off with me and Mel. Man, we looked for a while because it was just her and I. We looked for a while for a third and asked a few people, and we'll let you know, or and
Those people are regretting it now.
Bet you wish you would have let her know.
you said y'all heard it here first.
We're going to Vegas, bitch!
But then she said that she had Morgan, and so I was like, I don't know her. I'd never met Morgan. Don't know her. She's a cool ass chick though.
Yeah.
And the fact that the three of us can come together last minute pretty much and get along and have a good vibe, that's really what it was all about. Not one of us decided to take over the team. I know I'm the captain, but their opinions matter, and as a captain, all my players' opinions matter, no matter whether we're playing in tournaments or leagues. And just for future references, if anyone needs a player, I don't ever take charge in anything because it's a team effort. I can't win by myself. You've got to have that team to come together in order to win it.
Yep.
So, shout out to them, MNM. The letter N for Ness. That's the only way it came out right.
M and N.
MNM.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Mo, Nessa, and Mel. And
Oh, okay. M. Okay.
very creative.
Yeah,
And
no, I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I just wanted to make sure I had it right.
Till I
And,
collapse and
I-
spill in these raps. As long as you. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
No, did you see that video?
Which one?
Haley.
His daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving the Lions.
Yeah, he
played.
came out. He came out at. And
Yeah, and he was performing the halftime show. Well, Haley was in the box with Eminem's granddaughter.
Oh, nice.
And his granddaughter got to see him perform live at halftime during the Lions game.
And then they lost.
And so I was like, oh, Gramps out there killing it.
But yeah, no, before I do leave this segment, I do want to give a shout out to them two girls right there. We
Yeah,
fought
congratulations to all
Yes,
three of you
absolutely.
as a team. You know what I mean?
hard.
Yes.
That's
we
awesome.
Fought hard,
It's a hard tournament.
it's and speaking of the tournament, before I leave, let me put this out there. Us as women, we don't have a lot of opportunities for it to just be the women.
Sure.
And I get a lot of feedback from women, a lot of feedback from the guys, they're and especially a lot of the low skill levels, 1, 2s, and 3s. Y'all don't want to compete because we might feel like we don't have a chance to get against these higher skill level men. But when you have an opportunity for it to just be us women, why not jump on it?
Yeah.
I believe there's enough women in this APA league for us to just have a women's league.
Oh, I agree. 100%.
And, if it's something that we can do, why not do it? I get it. We want to play with the guys. We want to have fun with the guys. You've got significant others and spouses and whatever the case is. But,
I'm a lot of fun.
So
what I'm
am I.
saying?
But,
I'm a lot
Calm
of
down
fun.
a bit, calm down a bit. She's
why
talking.
Not, why not just have it be us women?
I agree.
And you don't have to compete against the men, 1. 2, you don't have all the testosterone around you. We play at our own speed, we play at our own pace. You think about your own shots and you don't have somebody in your ear.
Yeah.
So if there's an opportunity that arises, such as this women's tournament, we had 7 teams come and play. It's still enough, but there could have been more.
Oh yeah,
And
I've seen it be more.
If we could have that, you can't complain about something and not do something about it.
I agree.
I have a slight suggestion. Take it or leave it. Why don't you kind of find if it's you or another female player is find like you have these tournaments at like Billiards for Cash, and you have these like other tournaments at King Louis, and you have these tournaments at Fast Eddie's. Why not do once a month? Find a bar, find a pool hall, and do it like, hey, ladies, this is a women's only tournament, and do it once a month.
So
You know what I'm saying?
Amanda Honaker, again, she used to run the Queen of the Hub. But I tell you, sometimes these women don't show up.
It's hard to get them to
It's
come
hard,
out.
yeah. And it doesn't matter what day it's on. Or one, we don't do it on a league night. So it's going to be on a weekend. But then, you got someone scheduling weekends and doing this. And, I get you can't come or whatnot. But there's not a lot of interest. There's a lot of talk, but not a lot of physical interest.
Yeah.
And what I mean by physical interest is, are you going to show up and show out? Or are you going to just be the one that talks about it and not do nothing about it?
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep complaining about something that you wish you had, but you're not doing anything to change that.
Amen.
And, like I said, I'm going to leave it at that. If we want change as a group of women, we need to come together and make that change.
Exactly.
We can still be part of APA, but we're just a women's group. We can play once a month. We can play every other week, or we can even play every week. It just depends how many women we can get interested in it. And not to mention...
And be consistent about it.
And be consistent. And it's not just the APA women or BCA women. If you know women, like I know a lot of women from the City League, and I try to get them to come out and play. Some of them don't. People don't like change. I guess let me put it that way. And me, I'm not about conforming. I'm about doing my own thing. So if I can get out there and I can do a women's tournament, I'm going to do a women's tournament.
Yeah.
You know, if I can, and this goes back to my BCA. In my singles, I'm going to do the ladies 8-ball singles because I feel like I have a better chance at beating the women than I do the men. Because I was actually in the Open when I went to Oklahoma. It was done by accident. But,
The Texas Open?
The one in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Gotcha.
It was done by accident. I was registered for the wrong one. I tried. I was a little upset because I had mentally prepared for the women's, but didn't happen. I stayed in the Open and I tried it and I don't like it. So now I know, you know, I need the women, and this is what I'm going for.
Now I gotta make sure I click the right one.
But if anyone takes anything from what I am saying, is for the women, you know, if we want something different and we want a change, we have to come together as a group of women rather than individuals, because we can't do that by ourselves.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
agree.
so if, you know, any of you ladies are interested in doing a women's league, you know, for APA, you know, we could discuss the stuff later, but, you know, I think it'd be something great just for the women. You know, you can still play with the guys.
Right.
Because I'm sure our day will be on a different day. But why not try it?
And if you want to try it, feel free to reach out to Nessa via her contact info on the app, because you're listed as a
Division rep.
Division rep now, right? Yeah.
Division rep for Thursday 9-ball out of Fast Eddie's.
So all you got to do is open your APA app, go to that division in that night, and her information will be at the top.
Let's do it.
The more women I get interested and involved, the better chances we have of starting our own league. And I believe we need at least 6 teams to have a league.
Yes.
So, you know, if y'all are interested, I mean, I will leave my teams in a heartbeat. I mean, I love the guys and all, but, you know, I'd rather want something for us if we can do something for us.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. You got the wheels turning. If you were to talk to Sandra, she always tells me, you never stop. And my head's never. And you just planted a seed in my head. Let me ask you this: if there was an opportunity to get not necessarily the league part of it, but even just like on a regular all women's tournament type thing, as a woman, what would be a good incentive to get people to say, you know what, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get my bag and I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna participate in this?
So, first of all, what the majority of the women that we have in our league are probably 6 and below. Okay.
Right.
I would say
Six
the
and
vast
handful,
majority.
a handful of 6s. And
Yeah.
like a very small handful of 6s.
Right.
You might have more 5s and 4s than anything, and
Yeah.
then, you know, you've got some 3s, 2s, and 1s.
Right.
Honestly, as far as an incentive goes, you know, the difference between, and I've seen both sides, the difference between the women when we come together is we're all there rooting on one another,
Right.
regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
There is no judgment. It is a judgment-free zone.
Right.
You know, we're not going to tell you you're doing something bad or you're doing something good, or, you know, we're going to be there to support you no matter what you're doing.
Right.
You know, and I think as women, you know, some of us want to, you know, it's nice to hear that from somebody else who appreciates what we're doing. You know, and I'm not saying that the guys don't appreciate what we do as women or what we bring to the team. I'm just saying that it's a different type of appreciation when you don't have somebody in your ear telling you this or telling you that, or, you know, you should do this or you should do that. You know, we're there to play. One, have fun first.
Right.
First and foremost is to have fun.
Right.
Second of all, we're there because we're supposed to be motivators for each other. You know, if you don't know, ask. Women, we're not going to jump down your throat because you don't know something, or we're not going to jump down your throat because you did this wrong.
Right.
I always tell somebody, you do what's comfortable for you. What I'm here for is to give you different perspectives. Okay? You might see one angle. Okay? And I'm seeing you struggling with this one angle. I call a timeout on you. I ask you, the first thing I always ask my players is, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Because I want to know if you know what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah. You on track or are you completely lost?
And if you do know, I'm like, okay, that's one. And then I will tell you, you know, if you hit it here, and it bounces off, and then you got this, and you know, you can leave the cue ball over here, you know, whatever. I give you alternatives, you know, and at the end of the day, before I leave that table, the first thing that I tell them is, you do what you're comfortable doing. I gave you options. You choose which one of those options you're comfortable doing, because I may be a better slicer than you are.
Yeah.
And you know you're not a great slicer, you're a better banker. But if I gave you a bank option, then take the bank option. Don't do what I tell you because I'm the captain and I told you to do it. No. I am there to give you other options.
Yeah. That's, as a coach, that's what we do. I tell Mondo the same way when we call them timeouts. I tell the whole team, you don't have to. What we're telling you is not set in stone. Right. If you don't feel comfortable. Little Red was always about it because the way she was built, she was hard to coach. So we would, you know, okay, maybe do this, maybe do that. But it wasn't like you had to walk away from the table. Or if you walked away from the table and you didn't take our suggestion and be like, well, you know what, to hell with you, I'm not going to give you no more time out. It wasn't that. It was, you know, these are, like what you're saying, it's just suggestions.
And I think that's what some newer players feel, is that when their captain, you know, calls a timeout
That's what they
to
have
coach
to do.
them, they're like, okay, I have to do this. Like, no, it's just, I'm seeing something. If you feel comfortable with doing this, I'm seeing something that you don't. I'm going to show you.
Right.
If you don't feel comfortable with it, and that's what I like to do in my timeouts.
Right.
When I talk to like a newer player, I'm like, hey, if you feel comfortable with this, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, if you do it like this, you know, I'm not saying that you have to do it exactly like, no, like you said earlier, no player should shoot the exact same.
Yeah.
And that's 100% true. Even the pros, none of the pros shoot the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got Billy Thorpe, who's like the king of banks, but then you got like Skylar Woodward, who's the king of like those long cuts and weird shots, and then Shane Van Boney, who's good at basically everything, and everything.
Going back to the one question that you asked me is, what advice do I have for new players?
Yeah.
And this is it. Y'all hear me out. Defense wins games.
Oh, I've been preaching
Do
that.
y'all hear
Clap
me?
your hands, stomp your feet.
Defense
Telling
wins
you.
games, you guys.
Yep.
Everybody is on offense, and I get that. And when you play somebody who can play some hella defense and you're getting pissed off, they are doing their job.
That's it. Nothing makes you feel better as a player than seeing the other person go, oh my God, if they do that again, I'm going to do it again.
This is how you do it. You
Challenge
know,
accepted.
a lot of the lower skill levels feel like we can't beat these higher skill levels. I'm going to tell you what, when I tell you there's comfortableness, is when these higher skill levels play these lower skill levels and be like, I got you all day long, right? As a lower skill level,
Get under their skin.
if you start playing defense from the get-go and you get under their skin, they start getting frustrated. They start making mistakes.
Right off the bat.
You, like, yeah, they are sitting here in a whole different world because they do not, like, you should be playing defense.
And I can attest to that, because when I was I've played like my 2s, my 3s, my 4s, and I've played against, considered lower skill levels, and I've was playing a 2, and a 2 played a defense on me, and it was on purpose, played a defense on me and hooked me so bad, I was like, oh no.
He clutched his pearls, y'all.
You're not
My stars.
You're not supposed to do
It instantly got in my head, and you're 100% correct. It's those lower skill levels, if you're listening in your low skill level, get in, those higher skill levels' heads. Because you have the capability. If a lower skill level plays a solid defense like that one did on me, and I was flustered. I was like, I'm not playing a lower skill level right now.
Sometimes I play defense on the break. Actually, it's just because I'm not good at breaking, but sometimes I'll play defense on the break.
Yeah. Other than that, you guys, I appreciate y'all having me today.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Like I said,
You survived the hot seat.
Yeah, you did.
The hot seat don't bother me.
Yeah.
They ain't nothing that bothers me.
Like I said, I appreciate you and congratulations for
Thank you.
For winning that thing there. We're gonna move on to a different part of the show. I'm not really 100% sure if you're interested in something like this, but you're more than welcome to stick with us. But
Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Touchdown.
as you out there know, Lubbock, Texas, Mr. Bird, Mr. Byron got this ongoing bet going on because it is NFL season. We want to know who's going to get the tattoo, who's not going to get the tattoo, who's out doing
just both
things.
get a tattoo.
Or you know what, to hell with it. I might just put the money up and get y'all both tatted. How about that? But we have missed a couple of weeks, unfortunately, and it did sadden me that our first week here, let me put us all here on the screen here. For our first week, our first official show here in our new home, Mr. Byron was not here with us because he was doing the work of the Lord, and for that I applaud you.
Thank you.
Of course, last week when the girls took over, Mr. Bird missed. But
meeting with a contractor,
yeah,
which I met with a weird contractor today.
That's not good.
Well, he was weird.
He said that's not.
My dog liked him and his wife, but that contractor, he kind of creeped me out a little bit.
Was he out in the front yard with one hand over his eye, marking it with his foot?
No, strangely, this contractor looked like Machete.
Oh.
We do it cheaper, faster, better.
Buffalo painting.
Nah, he's gonna do some work.
Cool.
But
yeah,
getting back to this part of the show, somebody tell me the overall before we get started, so we can do like a real quick recap. Overall, Bird versus Byron. What's
overall? We currently stand at 89 for me, 92 for Bird.
We tied last week.
Yeah. And then this week, believe it or not, so
tied.
far we're tied here.
Yeah.
He had.
We both got our upset picks.
We both got our upset. He had the Packers over the Lions, and I had the Cowboys over the Chiefs, baby.
Yeah, that was an impressive win.
They're getting hot at the right time.
I'm telling you.
They're getting hot at the right time.
I like it. And then, of course, we both had the Ravens who lost, and we both had the Eagles who lost.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you choose the Eagles to lose?
No, I picked the Eagles to win. We both picked the Eagles to win.
Oh.
Yeah, and they lost.
Oh, okay.
And we both picked the Ravens to win, which they lost to.
And I almost didn't because I knew Joe Burrow was going to be back, but I was like, man, Lamar's on fire the last couple of weeks. Derrick Henry's getting 2 touchdowns a game. And then at the beginning of the game, there goes Derrick Henry for a 30-yarder. Boom. And I'm like, there it is. Damn. That door shut hard.
Yeah. Everybody
You all right? Everything okay?
Yeah, the door was trying to keep me out.
That ain't cool with the door, man.
Yeah.
So,
No worries.
That thing just went.
I think you just scared 3 dudes. And
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So now back to the rest of the story, as it were. Bird, I will read my pick. You can read your pick. That way, you can just find your side of the chat. And I'll
Well,
find
it was
my
really
side.
funny. It was actually people listening at home. We have a group chat between all 3 of us, and Byron sent just his Thanksgiving picks.
I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
after the games were over, or we were in the 3rd game of Thanksgiving, and Byron texts us in the group chat. It's like, well, I guess we'll do Thanksgiving as a wash because Bird didn't send his picks.
Yeah.
And so I had to screenshot. I sent every single one of them.
Yeah, I was like,
yesterday.
wait a minute, hold up. I mean, that's this segment. I don't have a whole lot of say in this, but I thought I seen them picks.
Yeah, and I was like, Byron, I sent them in yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't like talking about my flair. So, I'm just going to sit at the house and watch Kung Fu all day.
Yeah.
Do you like Kung Fu?
Oh, I love Kung Fu.
Yeah,
I actually watched Kung Fu Hustle the other
Yeah,
day.
you should come watch Kung Fu. All right, so I'm going to start in my order because that's what I'm looking at is my picks. So
And Vanessa, since you're here, if you like, we would want you. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
how
can
far.
challenge us.
How far do you follow NFL?
Just the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, there you go.
well,
There you
then
go.
your game has already been won.
So
Yeah.
if you would like to go ahead and throw in some picks here as well, because I wanted. The
You can
guests.
pick by the color of the helmet or
yeah.
the mascot or however you want to do it.
Do you want to have both of our picks and then I'll pull up the schedule and then ask her and then
That's
tell
fine.
her
I
our
can do
picks?
that.
Does that work for you?
I can do that.
Do you want to make some picks? Cool.
All right, she's in. Get the man a piece of paper so we can write hers down. We're probably gonna lose to her too because I just feel like
That
that's
would
what's
be
gonna
because
happen.
Vanessa kicks ass. That's why.
Here you go. There you go.
Pass it right over there.
I got it.
That's a guy that
If you
graduated in
don't know, now you
1999.
know.
I did graduate in '99.
Yeah, that's
And you know what
the
I did?
sound of a guy graduating from 1999.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm over here.
You know what I did?
92, buddy. Come on.
I partied like it was 1999
There you
as
go.
well. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put Nessa right here. Nessa picks.
Vanessa picks.
And this is week 12,
Nessa.
13. This is week 13, right?
Yes, this is week
Too
13.
bad we don't have our facts checking screen. We'll
This is
work
week
on that
13,
next
right?
week.
Yeah, that's
It's
my
week
bad.
13.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
I did not bring a long enough HDMI cord, so
Yeah.
blame your boy who
No,
graduated
well.
in 99.
I got every cord here, but so.
Okay.
All right, Nessa. First game. We'll start with the Sunday 12 o'clock game. Rams versus the Panthers. Who you got?
Hold on, I got it. Okay.
Rams are favored by 10.
I'd probably pick the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt Stafford's playing out of his mind.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
is. And for the record, he chose the Bird chose the Rams, and I also chose the Rams. So we got a sweep of the Rams on this.
Rams all over across the board.
I mean,
Yeah.
as a true Dallas Cowboy fan, I don't pick any other team but the Dallas Cowboys.
Preach on
But
it.
since we're picking teams,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just go ahead and comply.
twist my arm right
There we
there.
go.
I'll
Yeah,
comply.
this just for funsies.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Next game we got here, Bills versus Sinners Steelers. It's in Pittsburgh, and Buffalo is only favored by 3.
I'd have to go with the Steelers on this one.
You gotta go with the Steelers.
I'm glad you have that confidence.
Well, Bird and I both chose the Bills. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I think Mason Rudolph is still playing. So
Oh no. That ball looks like it needs a little more air in it.
is that a Tom Brady ball?
You beat me to it. God damn it, you beat me to it.
Fresh out of the playoffs.
Fresh out.
My beer looks like it needs a little more.
There you go. You
Hey,
know
can I
what's
steal
flat?
one of those
You know
for
what's
you?
flat? Her drink.
Hey, will you grab me one as well, if you don't mind? Nessa said I could have one.
There's another tea in there.
No, there isn't.
No, there is.
there is?
It's a 12-ouncer, a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Jennifer's. I'm not gonna. She scares me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Here, just take this and
Take that
let's
one.
move on.
Terrified.
All right. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Give me the next one.
No, we got Steelers and Bills.
Yeah.
We both took the
She
Bills.
took the Steelers.
She took the Steelers.
I will for the record, I'm rooting for you. I'm glad that you're optimistic about it.
I've already
So
made
let
my
me-
pick to the Bills,
Let
but
me put it
every
this
time
way.
I don't pick the Steelers, they win. So out of respect to Synner, I pick the Bills.
Good.
So like I said, I don't care who wins or loses if they're not the Cowboys.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But,
There you go.
Knowing what I know, and like I don't follow any teams other than the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Knowing what I know, I would still pick the Steelers.
Who's your college team?
I mean, Tech.
Ah.
Tech has always been a team.
Although I am rooting for UT in this game.
The only reason I go for
They're
Tech
about to
is
get the ball
because I
back.
used to go to their games.
There you go.
Oh, so you've heard my dad?
Yeah, he used to be the announcer.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he? Well,
Yeah.
maybe I did.
Were you at the stadium when you heard? When you went
Tell me
to
if
like
this
Tech
sounds
football
familiar.
team? Yeah,
Wait.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
absolutely.
When I was working at the stadium, it was through my high school choir.
Okay, what? Okay, so that would have
This
been.
was before 01. Because I graduated.
Okay, so that would have been
Matter of
before
fact-
my dad's.
Oh.
It was way
Before my dad. My dad started when Cliff Kingsbury was quarterback. That was 1999.
I ain't been to a game
2001.
since middle school.
2001.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's way before.
So, yeah.
All right.
All
Give me
right.
the next one.
We got the 49ers versus the Browns in
know-
Cleveland.
Only because my girl, my best friend, Michelle, she likes the 49ers, so I'm going to have to go with her 49ers.
I went with the Niners.
Same.
Although, man, Brock Purdy came back and threw 3 interceptions
But I hate
when Mac
Cleveland.
Jones was playing phenomenal.
He's a good. Yeah. That's all. I'm gonna stop there.
I'm gonna take the Niners.
Yeah. Let me get the Niners on that one. Give me
All
the
right.
next one.
We got the Jaguars versus the Titans.
Oh, let's see here.
2 teams who are notoriously bad, but one of them is actually playing pretty good.
I would probably have to go with it. You said the Jaguars
And the Titans.
Titans. Keep in mind, Aaron Sharp's team is the Titans.
Well, that's
No,
probably-
don't let that influence you.
Yeah. Aaron Sharp is apparently very used to watching his team lose because that's what I love you,
In
Aaron.
that case, the Jaguars.
Good call.
That's a smart pick. Yeah, the Titans are 1-10 this
Only
season.
because we have a strip club named Underplay.
Not anymore. They shut it down and changed the
All right,
name.
Angel
It
Witch.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But that
It still
is-
exists in here.
That is the only one that I'm going to kind of give you on that. 'Cause
Well, because he's a married man with children now. So.
no, just the Titans suck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we love Aaron though.
Yeah, Aaron.
He's
I mean,
okay.
but who's Tennessee, yo?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
Nashville.
They ain't
Blake
got.
Shelton.
When they had Mayo boy, Will Levis.
Well, I mean, they also traded away Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown in the same year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super smart.
Yeah, they're geniuses.
They haven't had a team since they were in Houston. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
Thank you.
I did love me some Oilers.
I did
Oh
love
yeah.
Billy White Shoes
Hey,
Johnson.
Hey,
Who was the big-
you see how old we are?
The big quarterback that they had.
Warren Moon?
This was in the early 2000s out of LSU.
Vince Young.
Steve McNair.
No.
It's because of
Did,
UT over here.
Did Jamarcus Russell play for them, or did
No,
he play for them? He
Raiders.
played for the Raiders.
Raiders. Worst number 1 overall pick ever in the history of the NFL.
Debatable.
The only person that comes close is Ryan Leaf because he got arrested.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel won games. Jamarcus Russell did not.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Ryan Leaf's Texans. We got the Texans versus the Colts. Which is may actually be a pretty good game. Is C.J. Stroud back?
Yes. He cleared concussion protocol.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
As did Jackson Dart, by the way. So Dart's back this week too. For the old G-men.
He's nothing without Scatterboo.
Oh, man, I love that guy.
Even though he played for Iowa State.
Arizona State.
We got to go back to Nessa.
Texans.
Texans?
That's actually not a bad pick.
I took the Colts. Daniel Jones.
I took the Colts as well, but the Texans' defense is nasty.
Yeah, they are actually really good.
They are not losing games based off of that. They are losing games based.
I'm
off
gonna
of
give
their
her. I'm gonna
inability.
give her the 2 points if she gets the Texans over the Colts.
Yeah, I'll put upset right here.
Yeah, that's her upset pick.
I got you. Boom. All right, give me the next one.
All right, we got the
I think it should be Steelers, but okay.
Saints versus the Dolphins. The 2-9 Saints versus the 4-7 Dolphins.
Holy fuck.
The battle of the geniuses. Two very young coaches.
You know, I still have to go with the Saints.
Kellen Moore's the head coach. He used to be the head.
He used to be the
OC.
backup and the backup quarterback in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Saints.
Yeah, I have to go with the Saints.
Although Tyler Shuck is the quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah. He's
I've just
And that's a
never
tech
been
guy,
a
but-
Dolphins fan. Dan Marino was there, but
He didn't win a ring.
Zach Thomas?
But,
best player to never win a ring, by the way.
Yeah, that I agree with. Now, then I seen Jim Carrey's, what's it,
Oh, Ace Ventura.
and then I'm like, now when I think of Dolphins, I refer to that.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, you're right.
We're going to go on record saying this. If you can't protect your mascot and you have to hire a detective to find him, then yeah, we're going with the Saints.
So here's a funny story. Is do you remember the end of that movie, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, when he's always like looking for that like white dove,
Oh, yeah.
and he finally sees it? Who shoos it away? And then he like fights the mascot of a team.
Yeah, the Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Eagle.
He starts punching Swoop is our mascot's name, but he starts like punching
Then
Swoop in the
they
face.
do a zoom in on him, and he's all like,
Yeah.
he's beating the dog shit
And one
out
of my
him.
favorite quotes, one of my favorite movie quotes is from that movie. He says, "Do you have any more of that gum, Ace?" And he goes, "That's none of your damn business, Dan. I'd appreciate it if you stay out of my personal affairs." All right. So you picked the Saints on that one?
She did.
She went with Kellen Moore.
She did.
We got the 4-7 Falcons versus the 2-9 Jets.
The Falcons.
Good choice.
That's a Falcon sweep right there.
I've never even.
They got my boy Bijan.
Did you pick the Saints on the?
No, I picked
Colts.
I picked the Colts.
No, the Saints and Dolphins.
I picked the Dolphins.
Okay.
We both picked the Dolphins.
We got the 3-8 Cardinals versus the 6-5 Buccaneers.
Oh man.
Jacoby Brissett
You know-
slinging the rock.
I
Oh, is he?
Jacoby's still playing. Kyler
Warren
Murray's
Sapp.
on IR.
used to like Warren Sapp on the Bucks.
Yeah. Warren Sapp was nasty.
He was dirty.
He was nasty.
He was like.
That boy could wreck shop.
I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks.
I'm telling Kenny.
So,
Kenny's like, I know.
don't bother me.
Tell
As
him
long
your
as,
fun.
as long as
I used to
don't
watch him
get
too.
what's spent on me.
All right. Next one. We got the 4-7 Vikings versus the surprising, well, not really surprising, dominant 8-3 Seahawks.
Oh man, both of them used to be good teams at one point.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, both quarterbacks
Is-
will
is-
throw to the same team
Is
this
Russell
game.
still the?
Yeah, it's all going to go to the Seahawks.
Is Russell still the?
No, it's
It's Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
Sam Darnold's
Keep up with no other team
Oh, that
but the
kid.
Cowboys.
Yeah, that kid.
I honestly think that right now the Vikings are like, why did we trade that guy?
Yeah. This is so the Vikings, the Seahawks quarterback played for the Vikings last year.
Took them to the playoffs.
Yeah. Very easily too.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I'll
Like-
probably have to go with the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And that's one of my least favorite teams in the NFL.
Pete Carroll's not even there anymore,
I
bro.
know. I hate Pete Carroll.
He hates Pete Carroll.
If you had to pick a team for a Cinderella season, I think that's them.
Was that an interception that we just got?
No, that was a touchdown. That was
Oh.
just a Arch Manning pass touchdown.
All right.
You know
yeah.
who I could not stand?
Pete Carroll. Please say Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
just make him feel better. Say Pete Carroll.
Say Pete Carroll.
What's his name?
The old
72 white.
The old
He
white
used to
haired
be the
coach,
coach.
for
He used to
Seattle.
be the coach for the Cowboys before
Mike McCarthy.
he was from the Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
him.
Job of the
I don't
coach.
like Green Bay. Screw my brother's fudge fatters.
I got a brother that loves the Fudge Packers too.
Yeah. Baby girl.
Uh,
I still love you though.
yeah.
All right.
But I do not love Jordan Love, sir.
No
Ooh, I
love,
can't
no
stand
love.
Go
no
ahead.
love.
Next one we got is the LA Chargers
Is that a question?
or the Raiders.
I think he was kind of
The Pete Carroll Raiders.
Ooh.
You see, he was trying to bait her in one way.
Is Sean McVay still the coach
Yeah.
for the
No, the Chargers. It's Jim Harbaugh.
Sean McVay's the Rams.
Rams.
Yeah,
Coach.
Jim Harbaugh is the Raiders coach.
Are you not going to give
I mean,
me
the
credit
Chargers
for knowing
coach.
that? I give you credit for knowing that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
Did Sean McVay? Sean McVay didn't coach the Chargers.
No,
he wasn't he wasn't the head coach, but he was the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew he was a coach for, and I
Period.
couldn't remember if it was the Rams or the
Whether
Chargers.
it's a Ram or a Charger
They all
bowl,
look
it
the
all
same
looks
shit,
the
right?
same.
And that's where I was going at.
I got you. I got you.
Actually, the old
Thank you.
Everybody's in SoFi Stadium. That's all I know.
the old Chargers coach that was there for a long time, Anthony Lynn.
Yeah.
He's now the running backs coach for Washington.
You know, I'm going to have to
How's
go with
that
the
going?
Raiders.
He's a Tech guy.
Yeah. How's that going?
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, he was a running back at Tech. You're going for the Raiders?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not talking to Vanessa anymore.
Once you go black, you can't go back.
Hey. Hey, he will appreciate that one.
19 years and counting.
Hi, Kenny.
He will appreciate that one.
Okay, I can't be mad at that because I really love
I'm gonna
Kenny.
let go of that Warren Sapp comment now. You just made up for the whole thing.
Right? Yeah, I don't even like Warren Sapp. I just knew he played for the Bucks. But he was a good player.
Oh, he was
That's
a
what
great
I'm saying.
player. Won him a Super Bowl.
I know the players.
Didn't he have a brother that fought?
I think so, but you got to think of this: when the Bucks won the Super Bowl, their quarterback was Trent Dilfer. So did they win it off of the defense? 100% they did.
Who was the coach?
Well, that goes
Tony
back,
Dungy.
That backs from your statement earlier. Defense wins championship.
Tony
Exactly.
Dungy was the man.
Because I'll tell you what, the Cowboys used to have one hell of a D-line.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And then they traded it all away.
Yeah, you know.
Jerry,
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks,
Jerry.
Jerry.
And somehow, even without that defensive line, we still beat the Eagles.
Or if you're, hey, now.
Hey,
All day long.
hey.
Hey, from a 21-0 deficit.
Don't think it's so.
Well, I was actually talking
From
to.
a 21-0 deficit.
I remember that. I remember that
I
game.
was actually talking to.
Hold on, wait. Because I actually left
Yeah, I watched
Fast
the game. I
Eddie's.
watched the game. I watched the game.
I left Fast Eddie's when they were at a 21-0, right? And I said, and this is what I said. Y'all motherfuckers, oh my God, I can't stand y'all right now. Why y'all piss me off? I stopped watching the games because I get fucking headaches and shit, right? And then I got home and then I sat there and I watched the game. I was like, oh, keep it up, bitch. Yes! Oh!
Can we have Rocky back? He's
Now
nicer.
you can talk. The floor is yours.
I told you.
I didn't get to drop the mic.
Even though he's a Texas fan, you still want him back?
Hey, if I drop the mic, this
Yeah,
is what it
he
would
still
sound
makes
like.
fun of the Eagles. So,
I said if I dropped the mic, this is what it would sound like. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
So I was actually talking to my buddy Kirby, and we were watching the game together, and he brought up something to me after the game. He's like, "Have you noticed that the Cowboys and Eagles always split?
Yep.
No matter how bad the Eagles, or how bad the Cowboys, or how good the Cowboys, or how good the Eagles are, they always split.
Yep.
It's every time.
And then usually both of those teams dominate the other two teams in the division.
Yeah."
But yeah, the
It's
Cowboys and the
basically-
Eagles, it
it's-
don't matter what the record is.
It's the
don't.
Cowboys and Eagles division. The Giants and Washington
They just live in it.
they're over there in the
Yeah.
corner.
That's like Cincinnati and the Browns.
Yeah, they just live in the Ravens division
We
with
allow
the
you to
Steelers.
live in
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be purple and black or yellow and black.
Yeah.
All right, we got the. Yeah.
Oh, there goes Niblet. There goes Niblet.
Go, 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 go.
Go, get your butt downfield, boy. All right.
We got the Broncos versus the Commanders.
The 9-2 Broncos.
Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah. You right. You right.
Broncos are so good.
They really are, and not because of their offense either.
Their
by the way.
defense. Their defense is
nasty,
So are they
bro.
staying the Washington Commanders or are they going back?
I don't know. It's
Over
right
there?
now. It's being talked about to go back because a whole Native American tribal council said, just make them the Redskins again. Like
Senator,
this is
is that
stupid.
true? You're part Native American,
Quarter.
aren't you?
Quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you in those meetings?
No,
You should have been.
no. You gotta have we gotta be a little bit more than a quarter.
You know,
You gotta.
You should just walk in and move and be like, "I am your king now."
But I
It all
do.
worked out.
I look the part, and I speak Spanish.
I do want to say thank you for the royalty checks from the casinos paying for this office space.
I wish. I wish.
you know, I did an ancestry DNA, and on there it says I've got 52% Native American. You know, from different areas. I really want to see how I could dig in deeper into
Like what tribe and stuff
right.
like
Like
that?
I want to, and you know, everyone that I've talked to, everyone that I've called, you got to kind of know where you come from so you can go in. But you know, I mean, I don't know exactly where I come from because it comes from multiple locations.
So what
A
you'd have to
majority
do
is Mexico, but
on Ancestry.com, what you'd have to do is basically you'd have to pay for the premium version so that so that you can actually start tracing the little leaf thing that's how it ends up happening. You put in as much information as you can, and then it starts kind of doing the
Right.
research for you.
So basically, I should do the free trial for 7 days, get as much information as I can,
As you
and then
can,
cancel
and
it.
then, yeah. But
So I
what's
don't
gonna
have
be
to pay nothing because I am a savvy shopper. Thank y'all very much for anyone who needs to know.
What's-
Yeah.
Always go for the free trial and then stop it unless you absolutely need it.
Well, I will say I did the 23andMe one, and then they were like, apparently 23andMe, they got sold or went bankrupt and then got bought out.
They went bankrupt.
Yeah,
So it turned out to 22 and none.
yeah, pretty much. I went and deleted. Well, I bought both DNA testing, one from 23andMe and one from Ancestry. 23andMe got deep into Viking.
Yeah.
They traced mine back to Vikings.
I
and stuff
100%
like that.
believe that. You look like you come from a Viking land.
Yeah, no, it was
You're a large man.
it was
I know,
terrifying.
I
I was like,
Long man, sorry.
Yeah.
You're a long man.
I can't get behind that. Ireland, maybe.
so
He
I
definitely has some Irish. 'cause he's a
I
natural
do.
redhead.
Most of mine was Welsh.
Wales, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Ireland, I can see with the hair color, but those guys are they're little guys.
That's right.
They're like
That's right. I didn't even
leprechauns.
think about
If
that.
I go to Ireland,
They're
I
the
fit in with the
Hispanics
hair
of the
color.
That's a TikTok moment. They're the Hispanic of the Caucasian world.
I mean, they do
They
like
come
to
from the
fight.
islands of Caucasus.
They do like to fight when they drink, so
Hey,
it kind of works.
Yep.
Except
Potatoes-
it's a different liquor.
yeah.
That's tequila or whiskey.
Yeah, or whiskey.
I'm a lover, not a
Whiskey.
fighter.
This that is a Slavic child from the mountains of Caucasus. That baby got a 730 credit score right now.
Kind of sounded like him too.
Rice skinned.
Yeah.
So I like different versions of Thor, and there's this one on Netflix. Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called.
The actor
The
that
actual-
played Thor, or actual the
So
character.
Thor- there's-
the Nordic god itself.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
It's there. There's multiple different shows that portray a Thor
A different,
theme.
yeah.
You know, and this one, oh my god, I can't remember what it was called.
We still have one game left, right?
Two.
Two.
Oh yeah, one.
Oh,
Yeah, one.
Because you got the Broncos. She called the Broncos.
Yeah, we got one more.
okay.
One more, and then we'll get
One
to
more,
it.
and then we'll go to the
Gotcha,
show.
gotcha.
Giants Patriots go.
That's who Russell Wilson's with, by the way.
But he's not playing. Jameis Winston is the starter.
yeah.
Actually,
Patriots.
yeah, good call.
Drake May is awesome.
I think you mean Drake May.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever pick the Giants.
Thank you. Thank you for
Ever.
being honest.
Like ever.
Yeah.
That's
In
a true
anything.
Cowboy fan.
They
right
suck.
there.
Giants suck.
Yeah. I don't pick anyone else in the NFC anyways.
I'm not even going to apologize to the Giants fans out there because I mean what I say.
They
Giants
know.
suck. Yeah.
They know.
Ba-
You ain't telling them nothing.
baby girl knows. Baby girl knows.
Oh, there's
There's
Cooper.
Fudge Packer.
I
Did you
know.
see Cooper?
Cooper DeJean?
No, Cooper.
Cooper Manning?
Yeah, Cooper Manning
Who
was
does he
doing
play with
this. No, Cooper Manning is one of the Manning brothers.
Right.
But he was actually
He's the oldest.
listed as the best athlete of the three out of him, Eli, and Peyton, but he had a degenerative shoulder issue in college. He was the best wide receiver in the country and had to quit football.
And do you know what he became?
The smartest man on planet Earth.
Yeah, because he does their finances
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
So the older brother does the finances for Peyton and
he's
Cooper. Or Peyton and Eli.
So he does what I do. So
But
he's
his-
really not that
Yeah.
smart. He might be the smartest man, but
Well,
I'm the smartest.
that's
his-
why Peyton has a gajillion dollars and was the spokesman for Papa John's and all that. You can thank Cooper for that.
Well, that's
Not
the true testament to Ezekiel 24:17, my brother's keeper.
Did you know that when, and this is like one of the most genius things I've ever seen in my entire life, is when Papa John's, started getting bigger and bigger, there was Peyton Manning jumped into it.
Yeah.
And how Peyton Manning jumped into it was smart. He bought, I think it was 155 locations of Papa John's in Colorado. Because he was playing for the Denver Broncos and then retired.
Wow.
He bought 155 locations of Papa John's. A week later, marijuana was legal in the state of Colorado.
Fucking genius.
Yeah.
Fucking
Peyton
genius, man.
And
Oh,
Papa John's
wow.
orders went true to roof.
Peyton Manning. Excuse me, Peyton Manning. If you ever happen to hear, was it Off the Rails, right?
Off the rail, man.
Off the Rails podcast. We need you to come to Texas, please.
Not to mention, you just got a free plug. So
Come to Texas.
I have a new dream is to be on the Monday night ESPN2 when it's Peyton and Eli and they sit there and talk about football and stuff like that and they bring on like
Oh, the Manning cast?
yeah.
I
My
used to
dream
watch
would be
Shannon
on
Sharp and what's his name?
well, thanks for reminding me that I'm super fucking.
Oh, you're talking about Skip Bayless?
Skip Bayless.
No, this was a goal. That's a
First
dream.
take.
No, I'm talking about bringing up Papa John because I'm fucking starving over here.
I'm telling you, dude, we haven't eaten all day,
Right.
and here I am drinking.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I know.
I'm drinking my waters.
But yeah, isn't that the smartest thing?
I'm drinking
yeah.
my silver bullets that I didn't even know they were called silver bullets.
Yeah, I asked her, I said, what adult beverage do you want? She says, Coors Light. And I said, oh, yeah, I was told that you like the silver bullet. And she says,
I was like, what the fuck is that? And he was like, Coors Light. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah. I said, I've never heard it called that.
What? So Coors Light or Coors in general, both of their beers have a nickname.
Yeah. Coors
Coors
Original.
Light.
Not Yellow
Coors
Belly.
Original
Yellow
is Yellow
Belly.
Belly.
Yeah.
And then Coors Light is
Silver Bullet.
Never heard of this.
And they actually used to market it that way on TV. Reach for the silver bullet or catch the silver bullet. Catch
Well,
the silver
first of
bullet.
all, I don't know why the Cowboys had Miller Lite. Because nobody fucking drinks Miller Lite. But, hey, to each their own.
I have a theory.
I can tell you why off.
They were willing to write a check. That's why they have.
Yeah.
I can tell you why off the air, but I won't do it on the air.
Well, I'm going to say on the air, my theory is the reason why they called it the silver bullet is because that brand of beer is the only beer that you cannot say their name and sound super fucking redneck. I don't care what part of the world you
Talking about Coors?
Yeah. We have an
Did you not
ongoing
pronounce it
joke.
correctly?
We have an ongoing joke in our circle that you can be like the most uppity, bougie, ritzy ass motherfucker and still sound super fucking redneck.
Well, because I think like they're like Coors?
Nah, it's
No,
still
it's
gonna come
Coors.
out. It's still gonna be. He's gonna be
I
like,
don't.
Muffy, would you please pass me a Coors?
A Coors
But
Light.
you know,
Coors Light.
when I texted you that, that's probably what you thought. I say Coors.
I heard.
You say
Even
Coors?
even reading it, I heard Coors.
It's Coors.
I
Say it.
Coors
Say it.
Light.
There you go. Say it again.
Coors Light.
There, see.
I drink
Coors.
See, that's what I like. If I go to,
That's
because I drink, I drink
That is
Coors
hilarious.
Light.
The
I
most
say-
redneck.
I swear I say
word.
Coors Light. Like I want a Coors Light.
Yeah.
No, see, I say Coors Light.
Coors.
You're the only one. You're the
So
only
So
I-
now when I
like-
slow it down, Coors. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, now I hear it. Yeah.
So say, like, I'm a bartender, and hey, what would you like to
They
drink?
got it.
Well,
Pass
I'm gonna say
interference
Silver Bullet.
on A&M. Offensive pass interference.
But
Hey,
yeah, I
get
got
it
you.
down.
But say like the actual like so.
I just
Can I
gave
get
them
a
a whole
Coors Light?
segment in our show free play.
I say the O.
See, I do the
You gonna say-
R.
you
I
gonna
use
say-
the
you
R
gotta say it
more,
right.
so I'll go like
It was
you know
in
like
the
ask me like,
derogatory
Coors
way.
Light.
Well, not
like ask
necessarily.
me like what do I
What
want?
do you want to drink?
I'll take Coors Light.
Take Coors.
Yeah.
Real
I
quick.
always
Coors
say
Light.
Coors. So when
It's 2 E's and an R,
I think
not
for
2
me,
O's and an R.
Two
So-
U's and an R.
I used to
Coors,
sing,
yeah.
right? I used to be in choir.
Yeah.
So I've learned that when you sing,
Enunciating.
you know, you've got to enunciate
Yeah.
the letters, and so that's why I always say Coors.
Yeah.
I'd like a Coors Light.
When I was in theater, I'm glad that you brought that up. When I was in theater,
I was in theater as well.
where you were? Yeah.
I was just in choir.
I got a story to tell you after about
got
my theater experience,
Okay.
but
Well, actually, we
when
probably
I was
gonna
in
have to do
theater,
that right now. I'm not. I'll let you finish here, but we're rounding 3.
Yeah, we're at 3 hours.
they had to get rid of the "you do, don't you" from all of us because we were all like, you know, Texas people. So it was a "you do, don't you?"
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you do, don't you?
You do,
so when
don't
you're performing like live, your natural thing is you do, don't you?
Yeah,
Well, see,
I do.
But performing live, you got to go, you do, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I text, I say "don'tcha," DONTCHA, "don'tcha,"
Don'tcha.
or "whatcha."
But on stage, you can't say that. You got to
No,
say,
I
you
say,
do,
what,
don't you?
What are you doing?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
What are you
doing?
doing?
What are you
Like-
doing?
You have to pronounce
Let me tell you.
it.
What are
No,
you
no,
doing?
wait, no, wait.
And then, hey,
Everyone has their natural voice when you're talking, and then everyone has their telephone voice. Thank you for calling the Lubbock Cemetery, where you kill him and we bang him. How can I help you?
Nice.
Pizza Hut on slide.
Nice. So why would ghetto?
Thank you for
sound
calling
like
Lubbock
that?
Economic
Like,
Development.
I don't know. We all become white when we talk.
You know, my granddad used to do that because he was a farmer, and every time I noticed when he was talking with us, it would be like,
One way.
yeah,
Get
When
your
it's on the phone.
Get over here,
it's
boy.
like when he was talking with us, it was like,
I'm not gonna say that.
you know, like we're gonna go into town later. You know, it wasn't like a real hard Hispanic lowrider, but SH type thing, but it was Mexican.
Yeah.
And then and Sandra says I do it when the contractors come around, and whenever his boss man would come around or the contractors come around, that my voice would start sounding a little bit more sophisticated, more, you know.
Like educated.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, Kenny says the same thing too about me. Kenny sounds like that all the time
All
because
the
I hear him. He works from home, and let me tell you what, I'm so tired of it. Like, can you go back to the office? One or the other.
She just
You're-
playing, Kenny. She
you're-
really likes me.
No. Well, actually, since we moved into this new place, his whole office is in a whole separate room away from so like when he's on the phone, the door's shut, and I ain't gotta hear him talking because let me tell you, when I hear these customers talking, and I don't care if you hear me, Optimum, aka Old Sudden Link.
Hey.
I just zoomed. I just put that camera on you.
Anywho,
I'll fix it though.
y'all need to run it better.
Yeah.
Y'all play hard.
The
and
thing
don't work
is that-
smart.
The thing is about, you know, our company is there's people like me and Kenny and Elmer, or how do you pronounce that? Elmer.
Elmer.
Yeah.
Elmer.
He's from
Guatemala. I was about to say that. The way you said that
he's from
sounded-
Guatemala. Well, it's funny is like my great grandfather's name is Elmer, Elmer Cox. And so when I first saw his name, I was like, "Oh, it's Elmer," and he goes, "No, it's Elmer."
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I said, "Oh." So yeah, there's only like a few of us that do that. You know, like your husband and myself. But this is a huge company.
You know, at the
A lot of people don't understand that. It's like, yeah, I can help you. Call me. You know, but how many of those customers like have my contact information?
My government name, it's easy. Is that whenever they're like, so how do you pronounce your official first government? You know, the first name.
Is that Josefina?
It's the first fucking word in the goddamn national anthem. Jose.
If that don't say he's American, I don't know what does.
Don't come looking for me, Ice. With that note,
You know, so when people,
no, go ahead, Vanessa.
so you know, when people ask me my name and I'm on the phone, I'm like Vanessa Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
I don't even say Gutierrez unless they say, "Oh, my name is Marisol," and they're like, "Can I get your name, please?" "Oh, yes, Vanessa Gutierrez."
And she gotta move her. She gotta move her hip.
You gotta the T, and you gotta roll the R's. You got a hard T, roll the R's.
She ain't gonna be mad at me now. We in the same boat.
Well, Byron said Rodriguez.
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 Not Robert Queen.
Mario Rodriguez.
That sounds like I could be from the east side.
Well, once again, we want to thank Vanessa Gutierrez for
Gutierrez.
I heard that too. Gutierrez.
for being on the show with us. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all for
Good
having
luck.
me. I appreciate
Good
you.
luck to you and your partners in Vegas.
Thank you.
Want to thank my partners, Mr. Bird, Mr. Byron.
Shout out, baby girl. I love you.
Thank you, Synner.
I am your friendly neighborhood
That
Synner.
guy.
Remember, we are all here because we're not all there. Thank you.
Amen.
Later.